boss on down.
Good morning. It's Tuesday the 17th of June in the year 2003. Welcome to Rise. I'm Kate.
Yes, my name is Ian. We're with you till 8:30. Then it's Rise with Mel and Sue, taking you through till 9 o'clock. Should be a lot of laughs.
Now, today's the first day of racing at Ascot, so Ian and I thought we'd come dressed for the occasion.
Kate, how do I look? Are you sure I look cool and not stupid?
Ian, you look like the hottest guy on planet Earth.
I don't want to dress up silly on telly. I want to look cool.
You look cool, baby.
This one, then, is for the ladies. Now, listen, last night in the Big Brother house, the contestants coped with their 4th nomination, and things in the house are starting to reach breaking point. Luckily for us, we have the delicious Big Brother psychologist Anjula Mutanda in to tell us and help us make sense of all of it. And the big news is that this Friday, not one, oh no, but 2 of the people are going to be booted out, evicted from the house. Now, from yesterday's E4, let's see the moment they were told the news.
Instead of putting the 2 or more people with the most nominations, Big Brother will be putting the 3 or more housemates with the most nominations.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't understand
right,
what do you mean.
Right, instead of 2 or more. Sorry, instead of 2 more going up, right?
Usually
it's got to be 3 or more now, right?
The top 2. Usually the top 2 and 1 goes.
2 housemates.
And 2 are going on Friday.
2 are going to go on Friday.
Yeah,
It's 3
I
and
thought
2.
that on Friday.
They could be bringing some new in.
Why?
Just could be.
Now, a lot of the papers are speculating that this means another housemate is going to be put in the house, and it could be an old Big Brother housemate. Kate, is it you?
I can't say anything. My lips are sealed.
Oh, very, very exciting. We'll talk about that later on. And later on, we'll be speaking to Emmerdale stars Cleveland Campbell and Vicky Binns about life on the popular farmyard.
We'll also be talking to Big Brother contestant Lee about just how hard he thinks he really is.
And of course, no show will be complete without James, our Big Brother monitor. We'll be talking to him later on. But now, at 7 o'clock, let's go to Zora for the latest news and weather.
Good morning, I'm Zora Suleiman. It is Tuesday the 17th of June. Now here are the top stories this hour. D-Day for TV presenter John Leslie. He'll be told this morning if he'll be charged over those sex assault allegations. It's thought the Crown Prosecution Service has advised against taking the case any further. Leslie was arrested last December in connection with allegations of rape and indecent assault. Could be more flack for Blair later as MPs investigate whether he talked up the threat posed by Saddam and his weapons. 2 ex-cabinet ministers will give evidence in the inquiry. Claire Short and Robin Cook both quit over the war. And we're getting some breaking news in from Iraq this morning. US troops engaged in battles in Baghdad have detained nearly 400 of Saddam's hardcore followers. We'll bring you more on this as we get it. Well, the Holby City actress who fell from a balcony is still critical in hospital. Laura Sadler, who plays nurse Sandy Harper, plunged 40 feet from the 2nd floor of her boyfriend's flat in West London. George Khalil was arrested and quizzed. He's been released on police bail. In a statement, he said he was absolutely devastated. Sport, and Tim Henman has been seeded number 10 for this year's Wimbledon. Henman is currently ranked at 29 in the world, but has been given a top 10 seeding after reaching the semi-finals of the Stella Artois tournament at Queen's last week. Defending champ Leighton Hewitt is seeded number 1. And today's weather, early cloud clearing across England and Wales, leaving warm sunny spells in most places, but thundery showers in the southeast. A warm afternoon, highs are 26 in London, but just 14 in northern Scotland. That's it. I'll be back with a full update before anyone else at 7:25. Now back to the lovely Ian and Kate.
Having a debate here with Kate. Is Tim Henman English or is he rubbish? Can't quite work out which it is. He'll never win. Now listen, what do Demi Moore's new body and Page 3 girls being ball boys have in common?
Absolutely niche, except they're all in our entertainment report.
I can feel it coming on strong.
Yeah, baby.
Britain's top tennis player, Tim Henman, faced one of the more unusual opponents of his career as he took on TV's hotly tipped Jonathan Ross in a friendly match aimed to promote the sport. Concentration proved difficult for the pair as Nell McAndrew and Penny Lancaster acted as ball girls for the match. Nonetheless, Tim eventually overcame the Ross powerhouse to win 6-4. We asked how the game proved for his Wimbledon preparations.
Ideal. Beating Jonathan's got to be good for their confidence. I don't know if you could pick this up, but he was whispering abuse at me under his breath. The whole time, undermining me, mocking the fact that I can't say the letter R, so on and so forth, until really, towards the end of the game, I didn't feel I was giving my best.
The final explosive episode of the current series of Cutting It is on BBC One tonight, and it's going to be messy. The North West Salon of the Year award is up for grabs, and Gavin is hell-bent on success. It also looks like he might have finally succeeded in his mission to win back Ali.
I know I hurt you. But I had to go there. I couldn't not know. And now I do. I don't want a divorce.
Neither do I.
The Charlie's Angels sequel Full Throttle is about to hit US screens, and Demi Moore is looking hot in her role as villainous Lee.
Good evening, Charlie.
Madison, is that you?
Sorry, Charlie. I don't take orders from a speaker box anymore. I work for myself. Well, your boss sucks.
40-year-old Demi hasn't actually kicked any on-screen butt since the 1997 flop G.I. Jane, but just don't call it a comeback.
Comeback would imply that I've left. And I didn't really leave, I just was focusing on something else.
Demi's ex-hubby Bruce Willis also has a small part in the film, but she's quick to point out it wasn't down to her.
I know, both times we've ever worked together, I killed him. I had certain pressure from 3 very strong young ladies in my household. I think their father got the same.
Publishers and warehouses are getting ready for Pottermania to hit the globe. Oh yes, the latest Harry Potter novel goes on sale this Saturday. It's taken 3 years to hit the shelves, but it looks like it should be worth the wait. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is a third longer than the 4th book and is said to be the best yet.
Now, after the break, we'll be having our first chat of the day with our Big Brother monitor, James. I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Yes, I'll see you in 2.
That was really uncomfortable. Messing around. See you in 2 minutes.
Congratulations, my friend. Your youthful curiosity has served you well, and you will be rewarded with a nice vanilla Coke. I believe you'll find the delicate hint of vanilla flavor alluring, the taste smooth. It's a beautiful thing. Thanks for stopping by. Jimmy. Reward your curiosity with new vanilla Coke and vanilla Diet Coke.
What's the coolest way to get rid of dandruff? Refresh with natural menthol from Head & Shoulders. Get a great cool sensation and get rid of 100% of flakes. Get your free travel size bottle of Refresh with natural menthol from headandshoulders.co.uk. The coolest way to get rid of dandruff.
There can't be anything more enjoyably nosy than peeking inside other people's houses.
Oh my goodness, look at this!
Join the team searching this week for new builds. Homes built from scratch.
It's kinky.
Britain's best home. Selecting the best weekdays at 3:45 and visiting the best tonight at 8 on 4.
Hide your bra strap, Kate, because the ladies and gentlemen are coming closer to us. Welcome back to Rise. It's Tuesday, the 17th of June, 2003. We're living in the 21st century.
Are we?
My name's Ian Lee. It's the first day of Ascot. Hurrah!
And I'm Kate Lawler. Hurrah, hurrah.
That's a posh person having a good laugh. Now, unfortunately, we weren't allowed real horses to race here in the studio today. We did try and sort that out, but in a couple of minutes, our Big Brother monitor, James, will be talking about Camp Man, Pooper Scooper Woman, and Friends. Should be a lot of fun there.
We will indeed. Let's have a look at today's papers.
Yes, let's start with the front pages first of all. The Daily Telegraph. America's rebuilding of Iraq is in chaos, say the British. And we'll actually got a live link-up with Iraq later on to speak to Unknown to No One, that Iraqi boy band that was on the news last week.
Amazing.
I'm so looking... Solidar! So looking forward to that. The Independent, derailed, how transport has become Labour's most spectacular failure. What you can't see off camera is while I'm doing this is that Kate is actually sticking her fingers up at me. But I'm carrying on
I'm
like...
so looking at what you're doing in the papers.
You're so out of order, Lawler, seriously. The Sun, Holby Star's Horror Nights, they took cocaine. This is the young actress that fell out the window yesterday. Story. And the Daily Star, Big Brother shock. 2 out, 1 in. That's nothing to do with that picture of Christina Aguilera. That is to do with the Big Brother story there, so that's good. Katie, what have you found inside the papers for us today?
It's a bit man-based today inside the papers. First of all, an old gentleman who has got a very bad short-term memory. He can never remember where he parks his car, and therefore has clocked up parking tickets in excess of £1,200 or 600 quid if he remembers to pay them on time. Basically, he goes shopping, and you know when we all sometimes go, where did I park my car? And we're walking around the car park for ages, and you're like, oh, it's on the 3rd floor, yeah. He actually forgets where he's parked his car every time, writes notes to himself to remind him where he's parked the car, and then forgets where he's parked the car. What do you think of that, Ian?
I think it's funny. Well, also, I think it's funny. It's terrible. But he's also read, when I park, I do keep a note of where I've put it, but I forget I've written it down, and I find loads of old notes in my pocket.
He says when he goes out to buy bread and milk, he'll come back with cheese and crackers.
And he gets parking tickets. With my problem, it's very difficult to remember to ring the parking office to pay the ticket. Then they put you on hold, and you forget what you were ringing for. I get very angry about it sometimes. The thing is, he spends hours wandering the streets trying to locate his Ford Escort. Same thing happened to me, though, except it wasn't a Ford. It was just an Escort. I shouldn't pay in advance. I should cash on delivery, I think, is the best way for that. But, you know, it's very sad. If we see that picture of him again in the newspaper, I don't know if we can see that. He's looking confused, going, what are you doing in my car? Don't invite a bloke with a camera in my car.
He does look a bit
He's
confused.
a 56-year-old widower. Is he really a widower, or has he just forgotten where his wife is? We may never know. Very tragic story.
Do you know what? He could have forgotten where his wife is.
He could have done. That's why I said it. Thank you very much.
Now, this is interesting. This is fabulous. What?
Nothing. You just scratch your bum. Go on.
I didn't know. I was scratching my leg. Now, this is the new man,
Checking for orange peel.
It's a new man. He's called the metrosexual man.
Oh, that sounds a bit racy.
Some guys are right like Federico, proper sexist and rude and arrogant, OK? There's a new man out there called the metrosexual man who's no longer insensitive, macho or slobbish. They are sensitive, fashion conscious, and they like to go for the old facial. Now, Ian, I'd like to point out that Ian could well be one of those men, because yesterday we went to a lovely posh hotel called the Sanderson in London. It's a very posh hotel. And we went into the aqua spa where Ian indulged himself in a facial. I
had a wicked facial. Yes, I'll admit, I'm slightly sensitive.
He walks around in a white robe.
Just
below his knee.
We had a brilliant facial and I had a brilliant massage from Brian. Thank you very much for that, Brian. But me and Kate were in there. It's the poshest place we've ever been to. And we're thinking,
we felt very out of
in
place.
a second, they're going to bust us for being common and chuck us out on our ears. But they were absolutely fantastic.
We had the nicest lunch. And when the guy asked Ian what he wanted to drink, he said, I'll have a tea and a smoothie. He said, small tea, and Ian thought he was saying small tea, but he was actually saying smoothie, and we got a bit confused.
I think you had to be there for that last story to make
it
any
was
sense.
funny.
So I think I may be metrosexual. But most men do think that women should get equal pay. It's the very point that Jim Davidson made to me the other night. He said they should all get nothing. Nice one, Jim. Thank you very much for that. I think we're time quickly to look at the last story. If we've got a second there, yes, I think we have.
Okay, this guy is
an amazing love triangle.
Amazingly, he looks like a bit like Cliff Richard, but older. But anyway, that's beside the point. This wealthy building company boss kept a wife and a mistress living 500 yards apart for an astonishing 18 years. He was married to this woman, had children with her, and had a mistress living just down the road. For 18 years, he was having an affair behind her back. These women both visited the same dentist, the same doctor, the same beauty salon, and even had the same stylist. They even shared the same birthday. It's too freaky. This guy should be put in jail.
The thing is, as well, he wasn't put in jail. He was fined, and he was let off because he's got a very bad back. To be honest, if I'd been working a double shift like that for 18 years, I think my back would be absolutely killing me, don't you?
Yeah.
Naughty man.
You shouldn't even be making jokes about it. It's not even funny. It's terrible what he's done.
Well,
Naughty man. You marry and you.
But if we look at those, we can look at those women one more time. Just very quick. I don't know if we can do that. Sorry to be a pain. But it says both women visited the same dentist, doctor, and even a beauty salon. I think that's unbelievable. Those two women visited a beauty salon? Really? Look at their faces. That's supposed to be the Psycho music. It just sounded like some crows being shot by a farmer.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, but thanks very much. Now listen, that's enough of the papers because the moment is here that the nation is waiting for. It's time to catch up with the very poor, imprisoned soul that is James. It's our Big Brother monitor.
Our Big Brother monitor was chosen by you from hundreds of fanatics as your favourite Big Brother geek. They'll be watching the housemates 24 hours a day for 9 weeks in this nerve centre until the winner's announced. With cameras watching his every move, the Big Brother monitor will be living and breathing the Big Brother experience and giving you all the facts.
Now, inside this room, we've bred the first ever Big Brother monitor in captivity. Let's see how he's getting on.
Yes,
James, sir, it's good to come into your sweaty room once more.
Hi, James.
It stinks in here, boy.
How are you?
Oh, I love you. Give us a kiss. That's James. At the weekend, the Big Brother housemates were set their latest and perhaps their best task to create and come up with their very own superhero alter ego. We thought we'd set you the same task overnight, and now it's the time for you to reveal your new identity to Katie, myself, and the Rise viewers at home are waiting for this moment.
James, can you please go and change into your superhero costume in the shower room opposite?
I'm looking forward to this. Away you go, sir.
Go, go, go.
It's my treat.
Who are you and where do you come from?
I am BB Risertron and I come from the planet Risopia.
And BB Risertron, what exactly are your superhero powers?
I've got a special nerd feature so that I can remember all the most absurd facts about Big Brother. I've got night vision so that I don't miss any of the action. And I've got... What's the other? I can stay awake as well, 24/7, so I don't miss any of the action.
Who is your arch nemesis, BB Risertron?
Ad man, because he tries to interrupt my viewing of Big Brother.
Come and sit down here. I've got to say, that's an amazing outfit, sir. And you don't look at all gay.
I don't.
No,
not
not
in
at
the
all.
least.
Now listen, let's talk about Big Brother.
BB Risertron, what's been happening since we last saw you?
Apart from me dressing up in this daft outfit, well, they've been given the shock news that not one but two of them will be. I don't quite know how I'm going to do this.
I can see your nipples through that material. That's very, very unsettling. Very unsettling. Look, there we go. Oh dear. Oh, carry on.
So, shock news. Two of them are going to be evicted. We don't yet know whether this means someone else will be coming in.
It must do.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Hopefully so. We could probably do with some new blood. Their Big Brother's apparently asked Fed what he thinks about the introduction of a new housemate.
And what has Fed said?
Fed, I think he said he quite likes the idea.
To quote Pulp Fiction, Fed's dead, baby. Now listen,
dead,
let's talk about the task. Recap what is involved, sir.
Well, as we know, when the motto of the superhero plays, they have to go and stand on their plinth, like mine there, and strike a superhero pose.
Right.
While the music plays. Sorry. And then they have to run around the house punching their cardboard cutouts.
Right.
And who are apparently their arch enemies.
And how have they been getting on? Anyone fluffed it yet?
Well,
Fed?
apart from the fact they've been dressing up in daft outfits, they've been doing really, really well. Fed messed it up first, but I think they've been getting on since then and doing all right.
And John is loving it, isn't he? John's having a great time.
John is loving it.
There's a surprise.
A bit like me.
Listen, let's have a quick look at John doing his mission late last night on E4.
Does that feel nice, John? Saying to me?
I'm not going to look at you ever again, to be honest, James. Do you think they're going to make it this time? They've not been successful in any of their tasks so far.
Well, I've said they're going to make it each time since the start.
Yeah,
the last
you've been
three
wrong
times.
every time, haven't you?
I have been wrong.
Every time.
But they've bet 85%.
They have
Got
bet
to make
a
it.
whopping 85%. They haven't really got a choice. They've been living on pulses and lentils, which I think's probably getting them down by now. But we've never had such a bunch of losers in there before.
Yeah, exactly. If they mess this up, they are going to be on virtually nothing,
They're
aren't
going to
they?
be in Doomsville, yeah.
Yeah, what happens to their budget if they mess it up? It's something like 12 quid or something.
Yeah, I think it's £12 and 30. It's something ridiculous.
Even Goss can't work his magic on that. He'll need that to make at least one pint. Let's go live now to the house to see if any of them are bothered to get up yet this morning. No, there's Fed. Look.
They all sleep so strange, don't they? Like in strange positions.
You slept strange when you were in the house.
I didn't sleep with my arms like that. And my
Do you know that for a fact?
Yes.
Well, I've got all the tapes of your Big Brother, and I was watching them last night, and I know things about you. Now, we'll check on them later on and see how they're doing in the Big Brother house. And don't forget, with James's superhero powers, he can answer any of your Big Brother questions. I mean absolutely any question you've got.
All you've got to do is simply phone, text or email on the information coming up on the screen right now.
James, are you going to be dressing like this for the entire show?
Hopefully not, but probably yes.
Oh, my goodness.
BB Risertron, I love you.
Your mother must be so proud of you,
know
sir.
what? I don't know, I'm sure she is.
We're going to play with BB Risertron. We'll see you in 2.
Here we go.
Heart disease may be the UK's biggest killer, but your risk could be significantly reduced. Early detection and treatment could help stop it progressing. At Bupa, we take wellness as seriously as illness. From health information to health checks to heart operations, we have a range of ways to help keep you ticking, whether or not you choose to become a Bupa member.
Call 0800 00 1010.
It's a new era for England, so Nasser and the boys have invited some mates over for a knock around in a big park. Will it be jelly and ice cream or a burst balloon for the lads? Test cricket live and the best of the one-day action. It's going to be one massive summer with no rest for the wicket. Follow England in a summer of cricket on 4.
It does smell very fresh. That eye is getting on my nerves. Hopefully next week they're going to be putting a big picture of my head above the local area of Bayswater. That should learn the locals a thing or two. Welcome back to Rise. It's 19 minutes past 7. Let me get this right. It's Tuesday the 17th of June. My name's Ian. Hello there.
Hi, good morning. I'm Kate. We're here with you every day from 7 till 8:30, and then it's Rise with Mel and Sue until 9 o'clock.
Now, at the moment, Channel 4 are showing a programme, I don't know if any of you have heard of it, it's called Big Brother. It's on all the blooming time. And it's about people that are stuck in a house who hate each other. Let's go over live now and see what they're up to at the moment. I'm guessing it's going to be Fed having a sleep. Well, it looks like he's having a sleep. Can't see the other arm, but that's all they're doing at the moment. Hopefully they might get to, well, careful, they might get a bit of a challenge later on. One of them might get sent off to do some superhero stuff.
You never know what can happen in Big Brother. Now, in a couple of minutes, we'll be talking to Lee from Big Brother 3.
But here's what's coming up on the rest of the show.
Today on Rise, Anjula Mutanda's here to dissect the minds of the housemates, but will she find anything? Emmerdale's Danny and Ollie will be talking teenage trauma. And we've got a boy band all the way from Baghdad.
Now, before all that gold dust, it's time to talk to an old comrade of mine. It's Lee from Big Brother 3.
Hello. I've got to say, Lee, you're the biggest man in the world.
He makes me look
I'm
cool,
not. I used to be.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, I'm not training with weights. I'm just, well, this time of year, it's summer abs time, so I'm concentrating down there.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad to hear it, sir. All gentlemen should do at some point in their lives.
So how does it feel now, seeing all the Big Brother housemates in our house?
It was weird at first, watching them go in, but I've kind of got used to it. First couple of weeks, I couldn't really get into it, but I'm getting into it a little bit now, so I'm enjoying it. It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Cool. Now, if you had the chance to do it all over again, would you do it?
No, because I've already done it. I only wanted to experience it. Just see what it was like.
Would you, Kate, would you do it again? If they said, right, we're going to have like, all the winners, we're going to have Craig from Big Brother and the other two what won it, and you, would you go and do it again?
No.
Really?
I think it would spoil it. I think it's the same with you. Yeah, you've done it, and that's it. It was just the experience and to know what it's like and to do it all over again.
Right.
You'd go in there knowing what to expect.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's good going in there not knowing what on earth is going to happen.
Lee, have you got any favourite housemates at the moment?
I wouldn't say a favourite, but I do want Tickle to win.
You're a fan of the Tickle?
Yeah, I want the Tickle to win.
What is it about him that's so... Because, you know, basically he's an irritating, boring bloke, isn't he? He's a geek. He's a geek freak. What is it about him that makes him so special?
I think all the others are quite similar, because he's totally different. He just sticks out, and I like him. I think because he's so boring, I think that actually makes him quite funny. So
yeah, I think he's brilliant.
No, I like him. I do like him.
The nominations were yesterday, and as we know, 2 people are going to go.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to be up for the chop this week?
I think the Fedster's going to go. Yeah.
Really?
I think
Fed, and who else?
I think, well, he might not go, but he'll be up. Fed. I hope that Nush goes because he does my head in.
Nush?
Yeah.
What's wrong with Nush?
Well, she just sits there, I don't want to nominate. And like, why the hell did you get on the show then, you fool?
What do you think about the superhero task they're doing at the moment? Do you think that's pretty cool?
I mean, I think Sissy summed it up yesterday. I think it is designed for them to finally pass one, so it looks
But
quite...
Fed's muffed it up once already. He was late getting on his
If he does
clips.
it, if he messes this one up...
Seriously, they should say, if he messes this one up, they should just kick him in.
Oh, I think so.
Don't vote him out, just give him a good kick in. OK, well, listen, this is a clip from yesterday's E4 footage. Let's have a look at them having a go at their task.
No!
You say get rid of Nush. She's looking pretty hot there, don't you think?
In pink lycra.
Come on.
Nush.
Hey,
Finish it with Sophie, get together with Noosh.
Oh, no, yeah, but I can have Sophie naked, so...
Anyway,
Ian,
now listen, the big news this week that 2 people, not 1, are going to be booted out. So how do you feel about that? Is that what they deserve?
I wouldn't like it if I was in that position. I think, you know, it should be 1 at a time. You know, so you get your week.
Yeah.
Get the limelight for the week. So whoever goes out this week, 2 of them are going to be gutted. But I say bring another one back in.
Do you think they should do that?
Yeah, bring Anushka back in.
What, one of the old people housemates?
I think so.
You know, that's a possibility.
I think so. I think you should bring a whole one of the old ones in.
I don't think if it's going to be true or not, but it's a possibility they could bring an old housemate in.
Or put Adele in.
Adele to cause some...
Do you hate Adele? Because every morning we get... This is serious. Every morning, Katie, without fail...
I don't every morning.
I'm over it, but that Adele, seriously, she was such a so-and-so. It's like, Kate, you won the 70 grand. Leave it. It was a year ago. Leave it.
I just can't help but feel like...
Sophie all
really?
the time. She cannot
What was it about Adele that was so hateable?
She was all the two-faced...
Oh, right. So you hate her as well? Something really bad happened in there.
I'm not particularly bothered, to be honest with her, because her opinion doesn't count.
I'm not particularly bothered because her opinion doesn't count. You're holding so much stress in there. Seriously, you've got to let go.
Would you call yourself pretty fit, yeah?
At the moment, yeah, I'm pretty fit. Yeah.
All those rippling muscles mean you must be pretty strong fella.
Yeah, I'm
well, listen, we want to know just how hard you think you are.
Okay.
We're going to show you 3 pictures of some famous tough guys.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me whether you think you could have them in a fight.
Okay.
All right, let's have a look at the first one. Here we go. Here's Arnold Schwarzenegger, the star of the Terminator 3 and Kindergarten Cop. Yes or no?
Kindergarten Cop. I don't even know if I want to fight him, to be honest, because he is the man, ain't he?
Really?
Like,
yeah, I don't think he'd have a chance
on
in
the
hell.
map.
OK, here's the next fella. See if you could you take him on? Let's have a look. Jackie Chan. He's only wee. He's only a wee man.
No, yeah, I reckon I'd take him.
Yeah, you can take Jackie Chan.
Easy,
OK, what about this guy, finally?
Oh.
Ah, that picture was taken. I got to say, I didn't know they were taking that picture. Sorry about that.
Jesus.
Could you have him?
No way.
Excellent, that's the answer we like now. It's 7:25. Let's go to Zora for the news and weather.
Good morning, I'm Zora Suleiman. It is Tuesday the 17th of June now. Here's the latest. First up, it's the day John Leslie has been waiting for. He'll be told later if he'll be charged over those sex assault allegations. It's thought the Crown Prosecution Service has advised against taking the case any further. Leslie was arrested last December in connection with allegations of rape and indecent assault. Could be more flack for Blair today. MPs start an investigation into whether the Prime Minister talked up the threat posed by Saddam and his weapons. 2 ex-cabinet ministers will give evidence in the inquiry. Robin Cook and Claire Short both quit over the war. Stateside, there's already an investigation underway.
There's troubling evidence that intelligence was shaded and exaggerated. That evidence ought to be reviewed on a bipartisan basis in a thorough way.
Now more on this morning's breaking news from Iraq. US troops engaged in battles in Baghdad have detained nearly 400 of Saddam's hardcore followers. They've also confiscated grenades and firearms. The operation's to root out armed resistance in the country. An update on the Holby City actress after that mystery fall from a balcony. Laura Sadler, who plays nurse Sandy Harper in the show, is still critical in hospital after a 40-foot fall from the 2nd floor of her boyfriend's West London flat. George Callil was arrested and quizzed over it. He's been released on police bail. In a statement, he said he was absolutely devastated. Research out later into why people get eating disorders. A study by Childline reckons family problems could be to blame. Over 1 million people suffer from eating disorders in the UK. Many of those are teenagers.
I think something just snapped in me one day after, starving myself for so long. I just went to the cupboard and just couldn't resist. And just, that's when the bulimia began.
There'll be no more cycling around the square for this EastEnders star. Adam Woodyard, better known as Ian Beale, broke his collarbone and hit his head falling off his bike. He was training for a charity bike ride near his Warwickshire home. He wasn't wearing a helmet at the time. Well, listen up, ladies, your chance to give Prince William a good licking. The handsome prince makes history today with his own personal stamps going on sale. He's the first royal to have his own stamps issued to mark his coming of age. He's 21 this Saturday. Sport, and the seedings have been made for Wimbledon with Tim Henman at number 10. Reigning champ Leighton Hewitt seeded number 1 despite losing his world number 1 ranking to Andre Agassi last week. Agassi is at number 2 with Britain's Tim Henman at number 10 despite only being ranked number 29 in the world. The women's event is dominated by the USA, who have 5 of the top 10 seeds. Reigning champ Serena Williams leads the way at number 1, whilst her sister Venus is way back at number 4. So Britain's number 1 is seeded at number 10, and he remains confident despite his defeat last week.
It was good to get 3 wins under my belt. It's the first time I've won 3 matches in a row since Wimbledon last year, so I was disappointed to lose in the semis, but I think if I can have a good week this week practicing, I'll be ready and raring to go come Monday week.
Meantime, British number 2 Greg Rosetsky has revealed that he almost quit tennis during his comeback from injury. Rosetsky has played just 7 matches since last year's US Open after needing foot and knee operations. He then injured his neck as he attempted a comeback and admits he briefly considered quitting the game.
It's extremely, extremely frustrating. And for 5 minutes you think about it, but you still enjoy your job, and you like what you're doing out there, so you continue. And I had the support of my wife and my family and all the people around me, so that was very important to me.
England's cricketers go into the first of their 3-day one-day internationals against Pakistan today with a new captain at the helm. Michael Vaughan replaces Nasser Hussain as captain of the one-day squad, which also sees the return of fast bowler Darren Gough, who has been out of the international scene through injury.
We have put the guys through a lot of hard work, but they are a bit of an inexperienced team who are prepared to work. They've got lots of character, which they showed on Saturday, but come tomorrow night in front of 18,000, they're going to need a little bit of a character. But they seem to be enjoying it, and they're all excited about playing in front of the big crowds and obviously the more expectation levels. But they're looking forward to it, and that's the main thing.
And finally, what does one man in America do when he's lost his calculator? Well, ask his dog, of course.
Reno, how old are you? Huh? That's right, 4 years old.
Bernie Trumpeter was ecstatic when he realised his hunting dog Reno was a dab hand at maths and could bark out his answers to his mathematical posers. Now looks like Reno could be the next Carol Vorderman. Well, that's the latest news and sport now for today's weather. A bright but cloudy start throughout England and Wales. Heavy rain in northern Scotland. Getting brighter this afternoon with sunny spells throughout England and Wales, but thundery showers developing in the southeast. So a cooler morning, temperatures ranging between 12 and 20 degrees Celsius. Warmer this afternoon, highs of 26 in London, but just 14 in northern Scotland. Now you're up to date. I'll have more before anyone else at 7:55. Now back to Ian and Kate.
Thanks very much for the news there, Zora. Yeah, Tim Henman is really going to win Wimbledon.
192 is being replaced with lots of new directory inquiries numbers, all beginning with 118.
Ah, but do they all end with 118?
No 118. Only we do.
So you just dial 118?
Twice 118.
Hello!
118, 118.
What's your number?
New AM cereal bites from McVitie's are crunchy cereal squares bursting with a zesty fruit-flavoured filling. The new AM morning range from McVitie's. So delicious, you can't help but make yourself at home.
A gentle breeze, the fragrance of wildflowers. The only air freshener with a fan. New Glade Circulaire silently breathes freshness into your whole room. For an even fragrance everywhere, New Glade Circulaire.
Cleaning up grease usually means just spreading it around. But now there's the power of the orange in Mr. Muscle Orange Action. Oil from the peel combined with our powerful cleaning agents makes a very effective degreaser on all sorts of surfaces, leaving them all clean and sparkling. Mr. Muscle Orange Action, now in a handy wipe.
When you've got dandruff, it's hard to keep your cool.
Refresh. Refresh with Natural Menthol from Head & Shoulders. It gives you the instant cool of natural menthol, and it's proven to get rid of 100% of flakes.
When you get this cool, it's really not hard to stay cool.
Experience the coolest way to get rid of dandruff. Get your free travel size bottle from headandshoulders.co.uk.
No matter who you know, 'cause this is real life, real life, real life.
Welcome to 4 Music in Miami. Rock and roll, I'm gonna wreck the stage.
Hello there, welcome back to Rise. It's Tuesday, the 17th of June, the time is 7:33. It's a little bit grey outside, it's quite warm out, but it's not
We're going to play in Hyde Park later on.
I thought you weren't coming.
I am coming.
You're not invited now, you said you weren't coming yesterday, so that's tough. Okay. Now, you say you're not coming, you don't come, I'm afraid, Kate, that's the rules. Them's the breaks. Now, with us are the stars of Britain's best-loved TV soap that's based on a farm. It's Vicky and Cleveland, otherwise known as Emmerdale's Ollie and Danny. Good morning, you two, you all right?
Hello, guys.
How's it going? Now, we're Big Brother obsessed here.
We are a little bit.
Have you been watching Big Brother at all?
I've watched one.
And what did you think of it?
Boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So will you be voting this week?
Nah.
No, I've not watched any
Can
of
we
it.
vote to get Kate out of this house? Can we still vote for you? Does
I'd
that
like
number
to
still
vote
work?
to get your mouth shut up.
Right, well, there we go. Now listen, Vicky and Emmerdale, Ollie's been living in exam hell for the past few weeks. Let's have a look at a clip from this.
Did one of you two would show up?
We've been waiting for you in the pub. I get my message.
Didn't fancy it.
So how did it go?
It's okay.
Just okay.
Yes, it was miles better than I thought, and you were right. I was stupid to be worried about it.
So why the long face then? Fancy a coffee?
I'll have a beer.
Now, you're looking pretty stressed there, but you're only revising history and English. It can't be that bad, can it? Really?
It is that bad.
Really?
It's worse.
Unbelievable.
I heard that Ollie's going to be turning to some pretty bad things while she's doing her A-levels.
Yeah, a bit of drugs, yeah.
She's going to be doing drugs.
How is that going to help you get through your exams,
Well-
that lady? Seriously.
Apparently she thinks it's going to keep her awake.
That's what she says.
Now, did you go through this much trouble when you did your exams for real?
No, not at all. Well, I didn't do any because I did drama, so...
Oh, yeah, it's a drama, so you got to bunk off, have a tutor on set. We know what you do is nip off and have a quick fag with Jack Sugden. That's what you do. Listen, I've not seen Emmerdale for a while. How's Amos Brearley?
Gone.
Mr. Wilkes?
Very much.
Mr. Wilkes?
Yeah.
Right, OK, fantastic.
Now,
I
does
missed that
Ollie
bit.
end up holding herself together, or is she going to have to resit her exams?
I don't know yet, but she's...
You know, but you can't tell us.
No, I don't know. I honestly
really?
don't know.
You're not.
No.
Now, you've been involved in some pretty heavy storylines since you joined the soap. You knocked your head teacher over in a hit and run. Your mum's died, and now you're dabbling in drugs.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy doing all this quite serious, heavy
Yeah, I
stuff?
do actually, because we still have a brilliant, a laugh doing it, you know, just to take the mickey out of it and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I do because it's sort of it's really meaty stuff to do.
Excellent. We like a bit of meaty stuff.
Yeah.
Now, Cleveland, how's your character Danny been dealing with Ollie's daily trauma?
Well, he's just trying to be there for his girlfriend. He's a nice guy, and he's just trying to support her whichever way he can. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, bless. That's really sweet, because most men would take a run and...
Not Danny Daggett.
Hey, not Danny Daggett. He's in there for the long haul.
That's right.
He's going to see this right through to the end. Unless it gets a little bit too hard, then maybe, you know. No?
No.
Excellent, you passed that test. Now listen, you joined the soap in 2001.
Yeah.
How did you get the role?
I auditioned for it.
Was it that simple?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, fair play, that's
How
fantastic.
many people were involved in the auditions? Did you go up against loads
I
of
saw
people?
about 20 people. And some people are auditioned about 5 times, but I went in at the last one.
I got to say, I'm watching you in Emmerdale though. You haven't quite got the Emmerdale vibe going, I don't think.
You're a bit too cool.
A little bit
for
too cool. So
Emmerdale.
we thought we'd Emmerdale you up a bit. Have a look at this. This is what we think you should look like. If we can see that. There we go. Now you got your Seth cap there and your sideburns and your movie. Do you think that's a look you could possibly consider in the future?
I'm going to go and have a word with my producer. Seriously.
Oh, I think the Tash
That
is
is
doing
business.
it. Doing it for me.
It looks wicked.
There's a lot of fine-looking youngsters in the soap nowadays, though. Do you think Emmerdale's trying to be a bit more like Hollyoaks by bringing younger, good-looking people into
No,
it?
I don't think it's trying to be like Hollyoaks. I think it's just trying to sort of get to a bigger audience, you know, appeal to younger
Just
people.
moving with the times.
Yeah, of course.
Which is why they dropped the farm. It used to be Emmerdale Farm in the old days. It used to be on in the afternoons at 2:20 as well. I used to watch it after The Sullivans, which is an Australian drama. You know what I'm you know what I'm talking about. There's an old person in the audience. We're there. You know The Sullivans, don't you?
I remember the Sullivans.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really? What happened in it?
I don't know, but I just remember the Sullivans. It used to be on After Neighbours, do you not?
It was on years before Neighbours, my love. You're thinking of Sons and Daughters.
Oh, maybe that's right.
Do you all get on off screen? You all friends?
Yeah.
Is there like an Emmerdale gang that just goes and hangs out and starts
Yeah, we
fights and
used to
gets
go
drunk?
out.
We try and get out at least once a month.
Oh, that's all right then. That's at
Do you all
least
live
it's pretty cool.
together, or do you have separate?
I live with Carl, who plays Robert, and Sam McCarthy, who was on the show the other week, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, I live with those two.
What are they like? Are they messy?
No, I'm messy.
Oh, you're
They're
messy,
very
like.
good, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's all right. Now listen, it looked like your family got the axe last year, didn't it? And
That's
it looked
right,
like you were going to go as well. How come you were spared and they kept you on?
Well, they just thought that they
Apart
had
from the fact you're a brilliant actor, of course.
Well, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. But they had just more stories to give him, so they wanted to do more with the character, so that's what they're doing.
So you're sticking around for the rest of the run. You got a long run.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe actually we're going to go live to the Big Brother house where someone's up doing a task now. Let's see who it is. What's happening? Is that Fed? I can't quite make it out.
Oh, it's Fed.
He's changing in his booth. Fed's looking a little bit camp there.
At 20 to 8 in the morning.
Will he muff this one up? Come on, Fed. Is he going to do it in time? There's Steph looking gorgeous. Look at that. I love that sort of
Look
just
how
woken
rough
up.
Scott looks, bless him.
Slept in look there. Her hair I'm talking about, of course. There's
Oh,
Fed.
look at his camp pose.
He's Campman, I believe, or something, isn't he? Is his name?
Thanks everyone getting up.
Waiting for his music to kick in. Oh, I don't... Oh, dear. Can't see much there. That verifies what Sissy was telling us yesterday. Tiny Winky. That's it, Fed. Oh, Steph, I really want to marry you. Apparently she's separated from her husband now, so something could happen when she comes out. We don't know.
I'm going to go back
we
to
don't
bed
know.
in a minute, obviously, because I'm not.
Ray is
Did you hear that?
bored.
I'm going to go back to bed in a minute. I'm not staying up.
Ray doesn't want to watch Fed messing around. Unbelievable.
I can't
There you
believe
go.
we're up at 20 to 8 in the morning.
Very excited. Listen,
that was
sorry, I'm
exciting.
so sorry we had to interrupt that. Listen, thanks very much for coming in. Stick around for the rest of the show and have a coffee and croissant.
Chocolate ones are great.
Chocolate ones are the best. The cheesy rolls are pretty good as well. But listen, it's time to catch up with our very, very own superhero. It's BB Risertron. Our Big Brother monitor was chosen by you from hundreds of fanatics as your favourite Big Brother geek. They'll be watching the housemates 24 hours a day for 9 weeks in this nerve centre until the winner's announced. With cameras watching his every move, the Big Brother monitor will be living and breathing the Big Brother experience and giving you all the facts.
Nothing right, is it? Nothing right about this type of behaviour.
There he goes, he's walking around. He's not exactly getting infused by this. Look, he's just tapping the cardboard cutouts.
Oh, look,
Fed,
he's
we
so
know it's
cocky.
early. Look at that, he's going to muff this up if he doesn't pay close attention. His armband has come off. Really got to cheer up, you miserable so-and-so.
I can't believe he's walking around like that.
Gosh, did you see-
Look, that's meant to be a punch.
Did you see Cameron's face? Cameron looked like death, warmed up and then chilled down again, didn't he? Unbelievable, very, very exciting. Listen, it's
I am
now
not loving
time
that.
to meet everyone's favourite SWAT, who's being a bit of a so-and-so at the moment. It's the BB Risertron. He's over there. He's asked us that we play music for him, and he stands a little bit away from us at the start of each thing because he thinks he's looking cool.
BB Risertron, if I get into trouble, will you come and rescue me?
Of course I would.
If I get into trouble, you promise to come nowhere near me.
Definitely.
Excellent. How are you, sir? You all right?
I'm all right, thank you. Apart from this attire, I'm great.
How do you think your costume compares to the housemates?
Obviously, it's 10 times better. 10 times better.
BB Risertron, come and take a seat. I'm loving the nipples through the vest. It looks very sexy.
Don't show us that. I don't want to see that. That is actually the last thing I ever want to see in my life. You just shown it to me first thing.
So, James, how do you think your costume compares to others in the house?
I think it's... Well, I made the best of my available resources. I think it's good.
Can I just say, much more enthusiastic. We're laughing at him, we're taking the mick out of him because he's a bit of a swat, a bit of a geek, not got many friends, he's a little bit limp-wristed. I could have him in a fight easily. But he's putting more effort into it than Federico, who stands to win 70 grand.
I know.
James is getting niche.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Yeah, that is true. Yes,
I think they
well
should
done
put
for
you
that.
in the house, 2 out, and get you in. Yeah.
Oh, that would be something. Listen, James,
You're a lot more
what have the
enthusiastic.
housemates been up to? We just saw Fed doing the live task there. Good work.
Well, last night, no one really got called up for the task, but they were playing lots of fun summer games in the garden.
Just saying, James, while you're talking, we're actually seeing Cameron go back to bed live now. Fed wander around. Carry on talking, sir.
Well, they were playing lots of fun summer games in the garden last night. They played Whose Line Is It Anyway, charades, Chinese whispers, handball, and then they bravely tried a game of rounders.
And how did the rounders go?
I think it went really well.
Well, let's have a look at those free-spirited housemates from last night's live E4 footage.
Oh, Guess what? You're going to have to stop.
No, right, I'm not
Simple as
being
that.
funny, right?
Well, that's what you're doing,
No,
what?
yeah, it's only a bit. Well, give me the pot, right? There you go, please.
What are you doing?
No, don't take it in the bedroom, please.
That footage of Tanya sopping wet in the garden. Oh boy, that one's going to get rewound quite a few times in the video. Who started it all then?
Well, it was Ray and Tanya flirting at it again.
There's something going on there, isn't there?
Yeah, I think maybe. Ray threw a whole saucepan of water over Tanya, and then she replied, but then they were told off by Big Brother, stop it, you'll get the microphones wet.
You'll get the microphones. I don't care.
But they're worth a lot of money.
Yeah, so what? It's Channel 4. They got money coming out their backsides.
Yeah, but we got in trouble when we got our microphones wet.
That's actually very true.
I think the reason why Fed's so grumpy this morning is because Tanya and Ray were flirting last night, and Fed really fancies Tanya.
Fed fancies Ray, I think.
Did Fed lose any of the games last night?
Well, game-wise, it was Nush, Goss, Ray and Steph versus John, Fed, Scott and Tanya.
Right.
Cameron would have played, but he stubbed his toe and he screamed like a girl. The game went on for a while, but it was so loud that Big Brother asked them to keep it down, and because it's a residential area.
Yeah.
But eventually they lost the ball, Goss found it, and Steph scored the winning goal. So, if you like, Fed was on the losing team, so yeah, he was a bit of a loser again.
James, you have been getting a load of emails. We'll give out the details later on how to send an email to James. And I believe you replied to every single one, apart from the ones I send you.
I do reply to
You've not replied to all of them? Or maybe you should check your machine.
I'm busy
again.
replying to
No, well, be busy replying to me, mate. Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable.
Bless, let's hear from some of those emails, shall we?
There. Well, right, and this one's from Lou, and she loves watching Rise and the Big Brother rundown and their Big Brother coverage every morning. And she's interested to know where my accent comes from. She says it's horrible. No, she says it's lovely.
You say says.
Says.
That's funny. Go on, well, answer Lou's question then.
Well, Lou, I come from Stoke-on-Trent, and I thank you for saying such nice things about my accent.
There you go, Lou. You've had your email answered on telly.
Have you got any more?
Yes, I've got one more. This one's from a cheeky chappie who doesn't want us to reveal his name. He thinks that Fed should stay in the house because he's really fit, and he also has got this crazy idea that he thinks I'm quite fit as well, but I'm sure he's going to change his opinion today, looking at this ridiculous outfit.
Well, yep.
And he also says I've got a sexy voice as well. But I'm afraid to say I'm not gay. I'm strictly AC/DC.
Nice one. Good work, sir. Thank you for answering those questions. We appreciate your honesty.
Coming up after the break, we'll be talking to our LA correspondent, the lovely Mindy Babano. Don't go flicking.
See you in two.
Is she worried about the natural goodness escaping when she cooks her vegetables? No, because she's cooking steam fresh vegetables from Bird's Eye. It's our healthy new way of cooking vegetables. Steamed in the microwave, fresh from the freezer, so that more of that fresh, crunchy goodness can't escape. Who cares if you eat well? Bird's Eye cares.
Medic!
They're starving.
What is going on here? Poor souls.
What's all that about then, Max? This? It's sugar-free candy floss.
Real kids can sometimes have too much sugar. Sunny D can help. Unlike most fizzy drinks, it's available with no added sugar and contains a full day's supply of vitamin C. Sunny D, because no child's like Max Wild.
I heard that.
Some girls have their own smart ways in finding comfort. For a few days a month, Tampax Compact's the way to comfort. It is a smooth plastic applicator, so compared with any other Tampax, it glides better. For better comfort, Tampax Compact, made to go unnoticed. Now there's lights for the lighter days.
curly hair is very temperamental. It would look quite dry, a lot of frizz. These bits would be the worst parts.
Thousands of UK women like Helen took the Pantene Pro V hair scanner test.
I was recommended to use Pantene Perfect Curls. It was instant. It feels really smooth and it brought out more of a curl in my hair.
The Pantene Proof. Your hair can have up to 70% less frizz.
The curls are very defined. It feels great. I feel I've found something that actually works.
Pantene Perfect Curls. The measure of healthy-looking hair. An elegant, aspiring hostess.
The broccoli hasn't cooked. Oh.
A drunk guest of honour.
I'm going to kill him.
And a mischief maker.
I think she's going to be trouble.
Will she cope or crack?
Coffee? Anybody?
The Dinner Party Inspectors. Tonight at 8:30 on 4.
Hi, this is for the ladies and the gentlemen. Welcome to Rise. It's 7:48 and it's Tuesday, I believe, and it's quite a great... Yeah, it's June, isn't it?
17th, man. We're halfway
I believe
through.
so.
Nearly Christmas.
Anyway, listen, like the sweet smell of a summer breeze and a dip into crystal clear waters, it's time for the delectable bounty that is Mindy Babano. Good morning, Mindy, love. How are you? You all right?
Good to see you.
Hey, listen,
again.
love, it was fantastic of you to pop over last week, and I know you slept at mine for a couple of nights. I'm sorry I had to put you and your fiancé up on the floor. I do apologise about that. No spare beds. I'm really sorry.
It's all right.
Oh, Mindy.
Okay.
I hope you're okay. It's really strange seeing you on the screen again now we've met you in person. But anyway, things are really hotting up in London, and you know what they say about sunshine, it brings on the love. So, Mindy, where is the love? Do you have a good love story for us?
Oh, the love story. Let's see. I went from Ian to Brad Pitt. That was quite a love story. I was all worked up after working with Ian, and so... oh, I'm sorry. You're talking about news in Hollywood.
Yes, please.
Yes. The big premiere was tonight of Alex and Emma, which stars Kate Hudson and Luke Wilson. Now, you know Luke from Old School and Legally Blonde, 1 and 2.
Yummy.
And in the movie, he has to write a script in 30 days, and he works with Emma, who is Kate Hudson, to write, and she's his stenographer, and he starts, as he's going, it turns out that the characters he's writing about are about them, and so life begins to imitate art, and there's a little bit of love thing going on there, and as it turns out, the stars agree that a good date movie, it makes a good date movie, but the stars agree in the end that a good date movie does not always make a good date. Take a look.
I have had some wild and crazy dates, some that weren't necessarily great and some that were great. One that wasn't so great was one that I actually just got up and left.
The beauty of writing is you can have things work out the way they never seem to in life.
Ilda will help you get settled in the guest cottage. Well, here we are.
There are things that I take from real life that work for the story.
So is everything in this book true? Here we go again.
Luke Wilson. I'm a big fan of Luke Wilson. Excellent in The Royal Tenenbaums and superb in Bottle Rocket. Have you seen that, Mindy? One of the greatest films. Oh, I love it. I think he's fantastic. Now, listen, last week when you were in London, you went to see the rather gorgeous Reese Witherspoon on the set of Legally Blonde 2. Are we in for a treat with this sequel?
Well, she is absolutely gorgeous and very pregnant, and yes, it's more of Elle Woods, more the same. We also get some appearances with Sally Fields, and Elle takes on a very political line in this movie, and of course Bruiser is her little dog Chihuahua appears with many more accessories, fabulous dog collars and fabulous dog clothing, and then Elle, what we see is more like 63 pairs of Jimmy Choo shoes, a heck of a lot more accessories this time, and as Elle, or Reese Witherspoon, is an animal activist, every single shoe was leather-free, and I caught up with her in London and asked her what she was doing in London herself, so here she is.
She starts out the movie that she's planning her wedding to Emmett, and she's so happy being a corporate lawyer, but unfortunately she gets fired. And so she has to take her show on the road and go to Washington and she decides to become an animal rights activist.
The cost of beauty is much too high. I can't believe I just said that.
You're fired, Elle.
What? Don't cry, you can do this. Okay, don't cry hard.
Now she's taking her fight to the nation's capital.
Washington? You fall asleep when we watch The West Wing.
But have you seen what they're wearing?
I'm in the middle of a production here in London on a film called Vanity Fair. And it's fantastic. It's a great experience. It's English period drama. It's set in 1812, so I'm having a lot of fun because I play a really sort of a bad girl, which is very different than Elle.
Mindy, did I just see Luke Wilson in that as well?
Yes, Luke Wilson is a very busy man this summer. I mean, I saw the film, And if you were a big fan of the first one, I don't know, I didn't like the second one as much, but I didn't like the first one at first.
I was a big fan of the first one, so maybe
yeah, I ended up loving that one, but this one I just didn't as much. But I think that Legally Blonde fans will like it, so.
Yeah. I've got to say, you've got the oddest job as well. You're an American. You come all the way from America to England to interview loads of American stars. How does that work?
Because we're so backwards. We drive on the wrong side of the road, you know.
We used to own your little island, baby. It's like me going over to America to interview Joe Pasquale and, I don't know...
Richard Blackwood.
Richard Blackwood, of course. Just a quid. Listen, Mindy, what's the big TV news in crazy Tinseltown at the moment?
Ooh, of course, we're waiting for the final, or the 6th season of Sex and the City, and we're waiting for it to come. There's not a lot that we know except rumors that Samantha has a brush with cancer and Carrie gets Mr. Big. But the big thing is, of course, her fashions. Less skin, of course, because she was not pregnant, or she was very pregnant, so they were hiding a lot of that. So we don't see as much skin, but we see a lot of Miu Miu. That's the style of shoes she's going for. Not as many Manolo Blahniks, but Miu Miu now is the style that we're seeing on Carrie. And accessories galore. That's what you really wanted to know, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to know.
I'm a big fan of Sex and the City. Ian, are you?
I think we've got a clip. I absolutely love Sex and the City. I've not enjoyed the last series so much.
Me
Let's hope
and
it's
the
a bit
girls.
better. Let's have a look at a clip from this series.
You fall in love, sing boom, the devil cuts loose, sing boom, so what's the use? Wham, bam, I've fallen in love. The sky caves in, the devil cuts loose, you blow, 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 blow your fuse. Ah, when you're falling in love.
I've got to say, I love Sex and the City. It's got something for everyone. For the girls, it's got shoes and bags. For the fellas, it's got fit birds that talk about sex and nookie. It can't get better than that. Mindy, we got to go. We'll speak to you later on in the week. It's lovely to see you again. Take care.
Bye, Mindy. Take care.
Now, with the time at 7:55, let's go to Zora for the latest news and weather.
Good morning, I'm Zora Suleiman. It is Tuesday, the 17th of June. Now, here are the top stories this hour. D-Day for TV presenter John Leslie. He'll be told this morning if he'll be charged over those sex assault allegations. It's all the Crown Prosecution Service has advised against taking the case any further. Leslie was arrested last December in connection with allegations of rape and indecent assault. Could be more flack for Blair later as MPs investigate whether he talked up the threat posed by Saddam and his weapons. 2 ex-cabinet ministers will give evidence in the inquiry. Claire Short and Robin Cook both quit over the war. US troops engaged in battles in Baghdad have detained nearly 400 of Saddam's hardcore followers. They've also confiscated grenades and firearms. The operations to root out armed resistance in the country. The Holby City actress who fell from a balcony is still critical in hospital. Laura Sadler, who plays nurse Sandy Harper, plunged 40 feet from the second floor of her boyfriend's flat in West London. George Callil was arrested and quizzed. He's been released on police bail. In a statement, he said he was absolutely devastated. Sport, and Tim Henman's been seeded number 10 for this year's Wimbledon. Henman is currently ranked at 29 in the world, but has been given a top 10 seeding after reaching the semi-finals of the Stella Artois tournament at Queen's last week. Defending champion Leighton Hewitt is seeded number 1. Now, today's weather, early cloud clearing across England and Wales, leaving warm sunny spells in most places, but thundery showers expected in the southeast. A warm afternoon, highs of 26 in London, but just 14 in northern Scotland. That's it, I'll be back with a full update before the rest at 8:25. Now back to Ian and Kate.
Zora, thank you for the news. It was so good today to hear your voice and see your boobs. OK, let's have a look. Can I get in trouble for that? Yes, I can. I've just been told. Excellent stuff. Let's have a look at the papers. We've got Vicky and Cleveland joining us from Emmerdale. How are you? You all right? Good. It's very, very nice to have you. Let's go to the front pages, first of all. The Daily Telegraph. America's rebuilding of Iraq is in chaos, say the British. Senior official attacks US failure. Basically, there's about 600 people trying to run a country the size of France, or the size of Iraq, I suppose is another way of putting it. And there's Tim Henman with a cricket bat. he thinks he's going to win Wimbledon. Oh, no. Tim. Never. The Independent derailed how transport has become Labour's most spectacular failure. Basically, the trains are rubbish, and they're saying to make the trains better, they're going to have to charge loads more money. I don't think we're going to pay any more money for that nonsense. No, terrible trains. The Sun, they took cocaine. This is the story about the Holby City actress who fell from a balcony window yesterday. The Daily Star, 2 out, 1 in. That's Christina Aguilera there. It's referring to Big Brother's story, but there's a picture of Christina Aguilera there as well. Now, Kate, I believe you've been going through the papers, actually opened them up and looked inside.
I did today.
What did you find? Tell us about it.
Well, I found a story about an old man who
I like it already.
has, his name is Robert Mottram, and it's a permanent problem he's got. He's got severe short-term memory loss and spends hours wandering the streets trying to locate his Ford Escort. He can't remember where he's parked it.
So basically, he's quite poor. He's got very bad memory loss.
Yeah.
So let's not laugh too much at this. And he can't remember where he parked his car. There he is, going, what are you doing in my car? I don't remember letting you in here. Hey, look, you said you could have a camera. Unbelievable.
Oh, bless him. He wanders around and he tries to find his car, and by the time he's found it, he's got a parking ticket. He's got up to 30 parking tickets so far, and it's cost him £1,200 because he always forgets to pay the fine.
He says here, with my problem, it's very difficult to remember to ring the parking office in the first place. Then when I do, they put you on hold and I forget what I'm ringing for.
Oh, bless him.
You sort of say
also,
bless him, but you think...
He's unable to remember anything from even like a few minutes earlier. He'll go out to buy bread and milk and come home with butter and cheese. Drives him crackers.
He spends hours, as I say, wandering the street trying to find his Ford Escort. Very similar thing happened to me, except it's not a Ford Escort I'm looking for, it's just an Escort. Can't remember, I'd never pay them before. Always pay them cash on delivery, I think is probably the best advice there.
I get that joke now.
And it says, thanks very much. And it says he's a 56-year-old widower. Is he really a widower, or has he just forgotten where his wife is? It can happen, these things can happen, seriously.
He left her in his car and then his car got stolen. Who knows?
Who knows how these things happen?
Now, this is interesting. The new word for the new men and the new target for the advertising industry is called the metrosexual man. Now, Ian, you could be this metrosexual man. I'm not sure about totally, because sometimes you are a bit like Fed.
Shut your face.
Most of the time, you are very, very nice.
Go on, explain
the new man
thing.
is not a male chauvinist, no longer insensitive or slob-like the old man's been. They're sensitive, they're fashion conscious, and they don't mind the odd facial. OK, now, Ian and I went to the Sanderson Hotel yesterday, which is a very posh hotel in London, one of my favourites, and we went to the Aqua Spa.
One of your favourites, like you're staying there every night of the week. You've never been there before in your life.
I have, yesterday.
Oh, yeah, well, apart from yesterday.
It's the best hotel in the world. And Ian and I had a facial, and Ian was walking around in a white robe, and he smelled like a girl when we left and everything.
But I was doing it in a butch manner. It wasn't camp in any way. I looked quite tough.
You didn't.
I was like the Equaliser,
You were wearing little flip-flop slippers, and you had a little girly robe on.
Brian gave me a massage. I've got to say, he went down a little bit low on the back, I thought. I was a little bit surprised by that. But one of the key things about these... So thank you very much to all the people at Aqua for that. It was a great day. But one of the key things these metrosexual men is, giving a wish, 1/3 of the men will pick growing old with the woman they love over having casual sex. Might be the same, except you can replace woman with women. Forget it, replace women with girls allowed. Come on, ladies, huh? It's the sound of the underground.
This new study thinks they found men that do actually exist, that care about their girlfriends and that don't want to cheat anymore and that don't want to go off and have affairs. 76% describe themselves as easygoing, 72% describe themselves as caring, and 68% open-minded. Only 10% said they were dominant in the relationship.
Kate, I'm open-minded and dominant, if you know what I mean. Now, have we got... I think we've got time just to do one more story, this crazy love triangle.
Yes, we have. Cliff Richard lookalike. This guy, he's a wealthy building company boss. He kept his wife and a mistress living just 500 yards apart from one another for 18 years. Led a double life and saw both these women. Left his wife, Brenda Fitzgerald, of a morning, went to work, and on his way home, before he'd go home to Brenda, he'd go around to see Teresa.
See, both those women, they're the women there. Now, they both visit the same doctor, the same dentist, and even the same beauty salon. I find that unbelievable that those two women visit a beauty salon. Because they are rank. Seriously, if you're going to have two women on the go, get two fit birds on the go. You don't want to have two rank old women, do you?
Maybe that's just an off day.
Did I say birds on telly? I do apologise to all the ladies out there.
You're not a metrosexual man after all.
I'm a horrible 80s pig.
No, you're not. You're lovely, Ian. But this guy, he also took out endowment policies and basically got 12 grand and spent it all on his lover. And so the wife has now took him to court, and he's been... I think he got...
He got a suspended sentence because the reason is because he's got very bad back. He's quite poorly with a bad back. But if you've been working a double shift like that for 18 years, it would put your back out a little bit, I think, wouldn't it, really? Seriously, if you've got that much going on, it'd be unbelievable.
He's enormous.
Listen, I've got to say, in a couple of minutes, last week, we saw Zora introduce an Iraqi boy band called Unknown to No One. They were on the news. We were laughing a bit, you know, thought they were brilliant. In a few minutes, we're going to have a live link-up with Baghdad, where there's fighting going on at the moment. There they are! It's Unknown to No One! Solidar! We're going to be so excited. Fellas, we'll be talking to you in a couple of minutes. Stick around there in Baghdad. Don't go nowhere. Here's the entertainment report. We're going to speak to them in 2 minutes. See you in a minute. Britain's top tennis player, Tim Henman, faced one of the more unusual opponents of his career as he took on TV's hotly tipped Jonathan Ross in a friendly match aimed to promote the sport. Concentration proved difficult for the pair as Nell McAndrew and Penny Lancaster acted as ball girls for the match. Nonetheless, Tim eventually overcame the Ross powerhouse to win 6-4. We asked how the game proved for his Wimbledon preparations.
Ideal. Beating Jonathan's got to be good for the confidence. I don't know if you could pick this up, but he was whispering abuse at me under his breath. The whole time, undermining me, mocking the fact that I can't say the letter R, so on and so forth, until really, towards the end of the game, I didn't feel I was giving my best. I think a rematch is a necessity. I'd like to see it happen soon. I'd like it to be televised. I like a bit of Wimbledon. I think possibly him in a wheelchair, and then we'll see the match that we came to see.
Last night saw the star-studded LA premiere of Kate Hudson's latest movie, Alex and Emma. Kate's family are on the red carpet to support her in this latest romantic role. But what does co-star Luke Wilson think about working with the blonde beauty?
I like it because you don't spend that week or two on a movie, you know, and getting to know somebody and figuring out how they work and how you work together. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that, and that's interesting too, but yeah, it's nice to work with somebody who's a friend.
The Charlie's Angels sequel Full Throttle is about to hit US screens, and Demi Moore is looking hot in her role as villainous Lee.
Good evening, Charlie.
Madison, is that you?
Sorry, Charlie. I don't take orders from a speaker box anymore. I work for myself. Well, your boss sucks.
40-year-old Demi hasn't actually kicked any on-screen butt since the 1997 flop G.I. Jane, but just don't call it a comeback.
Comeback would imply that I've left. And I didn't really leave, I just was focusing on something else.
Demi's ex-hubby Bruce Willis also has a small part in the film, but she's quick to point out it wasn't down to her.
I know, both times we've ever worked together, I killed him. I had certain pressure from three very strong young ladies in my household. I think their father got the same.
Demi Moore was not the only feisty lady involved in the new Charlie's Angel movie. Rock chick Pink has recorded a soundtrack for the film. Featuring William Orbit, Feel Good Time is a mixture of punk and pop, and it's all about the girl power. Look out for Pink in the film. She makes a cameo role in a motocross scene. Guy Pearce is back on the big screen with his latest crime flick, The Hard Word. It's a far cry from Guy's Priscilla, Queen of the Desert days. He plays one of three thieving brothers who make a living out of robbing banks. But despite all the action, it's also a film about old-fashioned family loyalty.
I don't actually have any brothers myself, so the notion of getting involved in something that has such a strong bond, and I've seen it with friends of mine that have, you know, just an unquestionable bond between themselves and their brothers or sisters or whatever. It's so powerful, and there's nothing that can sort of ever infiltrate that, really.
I am so excited about this. Now, last Tuesday's news report, the wonderful Zora Suleiman told us about, believe it or not, an Iraqi boy band. Here's what happened in their report.
Finally, these 5 young Iraqis reckon they're going to take the pop charts by storm.
Image of your face, but once again I come to realize.
But yes, despite being forced to practice in their battered old Volkswagen Passat, Baghdad boy band Unknown to No One are convinced they're ready for the big time. They're a band under Saddam's regime.
Now, it's unbelievable, but we have a live link-up with Baghdad right now with Unknown to No One. Hello, Unknown to No One. Can you hear us, gentlemen?
Hi, Britain. How you doing? We do.
Excellent stuff. Very quickly, can you introduce yourselves? What are your names?
Shall we start with Hassan? You start first. Go ahead. Introduce yourself.
My name is Hassan Ali. I'm from Luigi. I'm 20 years old and I'm a chemistry student. I'm studying in the Mustansir
Just
University.
the names will do. The courses are unnecessary.
Okay, my name is Art Artunyan, and I'm Christian Armenian.
Wonderful.
My name is Diyar, I'm Kurdish, and I'm 21 years old.
And the two fellas in the background, who are you?
My name is Nadeem Hamid. I'm 20 years old and I'm a biology student at Muslim University.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Shad Garabetian. I'm Armenian and I graduated from College of Agriculture.
Shad Gabachan, you are my favourite. So now listen, we're hearing on the news over here there's actually fighting going on in Baghdad. Are you guys all right? What's happening? Do you know?
Sorry, it's just that we couldn't get that.
We're hearing that in Baghdad today there is some fighting going on. Are you guys okay? Can you tell us what's happening?
We're just fine. I mean, these are crazy people, basically. I mean, we should be thankful for the coalition force, you know? They are the one who liberated Iraq, basically. That's the way I'd like to call it.
Now,
and all the boys do.
You're becoming massive news over here, unknown to no one. Tell us how it all began.
Well, it began before the war. When we produced our first album here, and it's not that much technically great album. So we sent it to the band registrator, Peter Whitehead. He has a site on the internet, and he encouraged us and found a single that he said it's going to be a great hit.
Now you said you said your album. You've made your first album already. How many copies has it sold in Baghdad? Is it popular?
Well, it's about 1,000 copies and maybe less than.
Less than 1,000 copies.
See, we don't.
There is no copyright in Baghdad, so anyone could make another copy. Very simple here.
We can't find the exact number, you know.
Now, boys, your debut single is called Hey Girl. Can you give us a little taste of it now?
Okay.
All right. Tell me why you want to leave me for no reason I know. Tell me how you dare to fear me when it's always my love you show. The more you should wait my call. It's you that I gave my whole. Once I brought to you, I give that's my heart.
Fantastic, that's excellent stuff. We're loving it. The audience here, boys, are absolutely loving it. What are your musical influences?
Oh, wow, lots of tastes here.
Start you, man.
I mean, Robbie Williams would be great. You know? And the other boys, we all have different taste of music, so this is a very good mixture.
I like Spice Girls.
Hey.
The Spice Girls are fabulous. Now, lads, what problems? Was it difficult performing under Saddam's regime?
Yeah, it was very difficult, actually. We've been contacted by the intelligence, by Saddam Hussein's intelligence. Only because we've done, you know, 2 interviews with Sunday Telegraph and Newsday, you know? And it was like hell, basically, for us, so we were very happy. You know, they were asking us, how would you like, you know, would you like a war in Baghdad and all those things? And we were telling them no, but inside our hearts we were going, why have you waited for that long, guys? I mean, you should come. Come on, you should save us. You know, 35 years is a long time.
Hey, fellas.
Excuse me, but you people...
Carry on.
You people are looking for mass destruction weapons. I mean, the man himself is a mass destruction weapon.
Hey.
And you, Mr. Blair, making it, I mean, investigation about where are the mass destruction weapons.
Listen, you guys sound like you could be making a bit of a mass destruction with your hit singing. Apparently, it's quite hard for you to find places to rehearse, isn't it?
Where do you boys rehearse your dance moves?
We don't rehearse any dance moves, basically, because, you know... There's no place at all. It's
Where do you rehearse your
for
singing?
an Iraqi boy band.
Where do you rehearse your singing?
In Shan's car. In my car, in my ancient Passat car.
In my room, you can say. It's a little room, and we're rehearsing in there.
Now, listen, you've been tipped as becoming the new Westlife. How does that make you feel?
Yeah!
Fantastic! It's amusing, yeah?
You know, it's not that we're gonna get to UK chart #1. What I care is that to show that Iraq is not that bad place, you know.
Yeah.
People are here educated, and there are people would like to prove themselves. We are not terrorists. I mean.
We want to get Baghdad to the world community.
What do you boys do when you're not rehearsing?
Oh, we go in restaurants and enjoy ourselves in the PlayStation. We go to eat, basically. We don't have any place. And we have to work, you know. Restaurants to go to.
Listen, fellows, I'm off next week. if I do choose to come over to Baghdad, can I stay with one of you?
Yeah!
Welcome in Baghdad.
You're most welcome.
You're most welcome.
I will seriously consider it and then dismiss it.
Do you guys...
What are you doing later on today, fellas?
We haven't thought about that.
Man, I love this laid-back rock and roll attitude. I believe you're also in the process of making your very first pop video as well, aren't you?
Yeah, we're actually waiting, you know, for the people to come or, you know,
we will go there.
You know, maybe we would go there. We don't know yet, but definitely there's something will happen in the next few weeks.
Chance. No more.
Unknown to no one, I know you said you don't have dance moves, but I think you guys look as if you could move your butts like nobody else. Can you give us a taste of a dance routine, perhaps?
Of a what? Sorry?
A dance routine. Can you dance for us?
Dance?
Yes.
The problem is that with the camera, you know?
Just a little dance.
Just go out.
Just a little dance. Go on, the guy in the green t-shirt, go.
Listen, unknown to no one, we absolutely love you. We wish you the best of luck. We hope to speak to you again soon.
We love you.
We're following your progress. Take care, fellas. Bye-bye.
Take care, guys.
They are absolutely brilliant. They are my favourite band, seriously. Unknown to no one. Check them out. We'll be following their process and keeping you up to date with what happens.
I must say, they look so much older than they said they were 21. They look so much...
Solidar!
Solidar!
Now listen, fantastic. It's time now for...
They can hear us.
I know they can, and they're impressed. And they want me to join them because they're good boys. We'll see you later on, fellas. Take care.
Oh, bless.
It's time now for Text to Win, and if you want to, you could win this. It's a games console, an Incredible Hulk game, and loads of other goodies courtesy of Vivendi Universal Games. Now, all you have to do is text us the answer to the following question. Batman's catchphrase is, "My wings are like a shield of steel." Is it true or is it false?
If you think it's true, text T to 84188. If you think it's false, text F to 84188. We'll pick a lucky winner from the correct text we receive during this short break.
See you in two.
Solidar!
Solidar!
I'll be with you in a minute, darling.
Here, love, make it easy for yourself. I'll just get a paper.
Flash starts penetrating the dirt deep down, loosening it from the surface. It's twice as easy to wipe away than with any other all-purpose cleaner.
I've got a hob back at home needs doing.
When you've got dandruff, it's hard to keep your cool.
Refresh. Refresh with natural menthol from Head & Shoulders. It gives you the instant cool of natural menthol, and it's proven to get rid of 100% of flakes.
When you get this cool, it's really not hard to stay cool.
Experience the coolest way to get rid of dandruff. Get your free travel size bottle from headandshoulders.co.uk.
You're 20 months old, which means you're developing a strong sense of self. This week, your self is a superhero. You're wearing Pampers Easy Up Pants, a nappy that goes up easily and fits just like underwear with exceptional dryness. To you, they're super underwear. Easy Up Pants, inspired by babies, created by Pampers.
With Bold 2-in-1, not only do you get a built-in fabric conditioner, which is great value in itself, but right now you get a free lotto ticket voucher as well. Play Lotto for free with special packs of Bold.
Suddenly, the man on the telly said something incredible.
Incredible! Halifax now pays 4.05% interest on fixed savings.
4.05%? Skyscraping? Does anyone else pay as much?
Our banks don't.
That's balmy! And how could you put this right?
Switch to Halifax. #1 bank for savings.
Oh, meow. That's let the cat out of the bag.
Exhibit A, proving that Halifax 1-year fixed savings offers doobie-doo, extra value.
Open and shut case.
And your verdict?
Who gives you extra? Who? We do. Who gives you extra?
Best thing that ever happened to me, but also the hardest.
Over 3 years, Channel 4 follows the lives of 6 remarkable children and the parents who must come to terms with bringing up a disabled child. 6 families, 6 children, who are all born to be different. Tonight at 9 on 4.
I've got to say, not since we had Brian Capron, the Tricky Dicky, the murderer from Coronation Street, I've been so excited about guests. They were brilliant, the Iraqi boy band.
They were fabulous.
Unknown to no one. Look out for them. Hey, welcome back to Rise. It's 17 minutes past 8. My name's Ian. Hello.
Hello, I'm Kate. Now, before the break, we asked you the following question. Batman's catchphrase is, "My wings are like a shield of steel." Is that true or is it false?
It is false, because my wings are like a shield of steel. Does anyone know? Bat thinks. Anyway, well done to Harry from Leeds. You've won those prizes. Excellent stuff.
Nice one,
there.
Harry.
Now, when James, our big brother, monitors facts, just aren't enough. And sometimes, unfortunately, they aren't enough. We've learned to count on one person. She's clever, she's pretty, she's fit, she's a bit stroppy when she doesn't get her water. It's Anjula Mutanda. Good morning, Anjula. You're right.
Good morning. And also joining Anjula Mutanda is Lee from last year's Big Brother, who's also very pretty.
Thanks.
He's a very pretty boy indeed, if you know what I'm saying. Now, listen, the past few days, I've seen the housemates succumb to stress. We want you to tell us how the housemates are coping. Are they looking all right? But first of all, Tanya seemed pretty traumatised by Friday night's eviction. Let's have a look at her getting a hessy fit.
Nobody wants my cookie no more. Why is that?
Gus, if I'm up for nomination tomorrow, right?
I don't know.
There is no way I'm gonna, you know, I need to like stop eating.
Why?
And if I have soup, because I don't want to go out of fat.
Goss ain't going to fit in that phone booth, is he? Now, listen, do you think the spoiled little princess may crumble under the pressure this week?
Well, I think Tanya's been contaminated by the outside world. They've got this cosy little universe that they live in. You know what it's like. You go in there and you've got your own surrogate family. What happened is she heard her name and she knows where she is in the pecking order in the house. She thinks she's quite popular, but suddenly to hear your name and negatively said is going to cause stress, and she's under stress right now. Yeah. So...
If only she read the article in the Sunday People that claimed she may be a man. That was just shock. Oh, I know. Who would believe such a thing?
No, it's terrible. Fed once again has managed to balls up the task, causing them they've got 2 chances and he's got one. And this morning's effort was absolutely appalling. He was meant to come around punching his arch nemesis and he was flicking them and walking. Not impressed with Fed. Do you think he's getting distracted by the pressure of the house?
I think Fed's distracted by his own anxiety. I don't think he's ever had to face himself in this way. You know, that place is full of mirrors and they show up all sorts of things about yourself, and he's learning about himself. And the one thing he's learning is, I've got to get out of here. He has this desire to escape because he can't deal with who he is. So he's pushing out the boundaries, trying to get people to reject him so he can go out.
So he's got a big desire just to come out. of the house.
I'm not going there.
OK, now listen, Ray has been calm and cheery. But over the weekend, he's argued with Fed, had a row with Tanya, and felt a desperate need to make himself feel better in the toilet under a duvet. Let's have a look at him being a bit aggressive.
Look at Monkey. What did you call him?
He's a monkey. Who's a monkey? Wait. No, she's got water in her hands, man. As soon as I saw
Ray was getting a bit off in the diner.
What do you mean?
He's upset Tanya quite clearly.
He was cracking up.
He was going a wee bit too far with Tanya.
He's been going a wee bit too far for a couple of days.
Do you think Ray will be feeling a lot calmer now he's dealt with his pent-up tensions in the toilet?
Look, they all have different ways of coping with stress, and I think Ray has been quite aggressive, but that's his way of dealing with it, and he's been clenched. You know, people going like, you know, Ray's really laid back. He's not. His face is often very taut, so he did the right thing to sort of relieve himself. Smart move.
Do you think he fancies Tanya? There's a lot of flirting going on there.
There is a lot of flirting, but I think Ray's used to flirting in the outside world. You know, he's quite a good-looking guy. He's used to getting attention.
Angela's got a crush on Ray. She loves Ray. Do you love Ray?
I think I love them all.
Oh, you love Ray more than the others, though, don't you?
He's a bit of a Yul Brynner for me, and I have a Yul Brynner fixation.
Really? King and I, Westworld. Now, listen, the housemates were all preoccupied with the nominations yesterday, and they're all shocked by the changes to the nomination procedure. Is this going to cause more stresses this week, do you think?
Absolutely. I mean, again, they've got this cosy universe they've been used to. They've had their routine shattered. The rug has been pulled from under them. So, of course, they're going to be absolutely shocked. Stress levels through the roof.
Now, all the housemates find nominations really hard as they all claim to get on so well. Do you think they really do, or do you think they just blagging it? Do you think they are?
Well, you know, if you observe behaviour in sort of couples and pairs, they sort of have a quiet little moan about each other. But when they're faced with just Big Brother, they know they're publicly making a judgment about people, and we're not brought up to do that, to say, I don't like so-and-so.
Yeah.
So I think it's a bit of both. They don't want to be seen as the bad guy.
But Lee, in your year, of course, people did say that. They'd say, I don't like you. And there was just arguments and fights going on all the time, wasn't there? Do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we had the divide as well, didn't we? That made it even worse. I mean,
That's proper split the
there's
group up.
too
and
much
everyone
bitching
started
going on in ours. It was ridiculous. But,
do you think that now at this stage, it's Big Brother 4, that maybe they're a bit more savvy, a bit more aware of the whole TV process and the way that the game works?
That's it. That's why, you know, I really enjoyed number 1 because nobody knew what to expect. Nobody knew, you know, how big it would be, and nobody really knew how to play the game. I think now, obviously, going to number 4, people go in there now with tactics.
Yeah.
They've seen that you can't slag people off behind their back because you know you're going to get booed and voted out.
Yeah,
so that's why I think they're being all nice to one another. It's hard, though.
OK, now listen, no one knows who's been nominated yet, but we do have footage of their reactions as they leave the diary room. Have a look at this.
Tiny hit,
It's not a
but
rom-com,
shook.
actually. 21.
No, was it?
Right.
Yeah. A little while.
I went out on Friday. Fish and chips on Friday.
What was that supposed to mean?
You had that brilliant, at the end or the start of Shallow Grave, I had the brilliant teaser to Trainspotting where he's just tied up on the railway track. That's sweet, yeah.
Ah, I'm my butt up.
Cameron just looks older and older, doesn't it? Did you notice any obvious signs from their reactions?
Well, they all look pretty shell-shocked, you know, and let's not forget, they're not allowed to discuss the nominations. So it's all in their faces, their eyes are fixed and glazed, and they're like, what do we do now? Cameron looked a bit, you know, like he really needed Nush, another Nush hug.
Well, Nush looked like she was going to cry, didn't she?
Yeah, but she looked downward, which is, I'm staying controlled, but I'm really upset about this.
I don't know but I think she's playing a game there. She's the one that's really manipulating things. And Fed didn't react at all, did he?
Fed was shocked. He was just like, oh my God, what's happened here? Yeah, absolutely.
What's up with them? They make me laugh, especially that Goss. He's a punk. You know, he sits in there and he's about crying, about nominating people.
Oh, I love
I'll tell you what,
Gosling.
no, I thought he'd be all right. When I see him going in, I thought he'd be all right. Sorry, mate.
No, go on, you steam in there. Go on, I like this.
I'll tell you what, if I was in that, slap him around the whole damn house.
Well, listen.
They're doing me head in, they're like little punks.
When Goss came out, he was checking up his sleeves. There's any kebabs he'd left up there from the night before, wasn't he? He's a big
Lee,
fella.
Did you find it hard to nominate people
No,
last year?
I loved it.
Really?
I loved it, yeah.
That's all part of it, isn't it?
It's the game, you know what I mean?
You should relish that and revel in that. Listen, Lee, thank you very much.
No worries.
You'll stick around for Mel and Sue. Anjula, I believe you might be sticking around as well. But now it's 8:25. Let's go over to Zora for the latest news and weather.
Good morning, I'm Zora Suleiman. It is Tuesday, the 17th of June. Now, here's the latest. First, could be good news for John Leslie. He'll find out later if he'll be charged over those sex assault allegations. Reports the Crown Prosecution Service has told police not to take any further action. Leslie was arrested last December in connection with allegations of rape and indecent assault. Well, more flack heading for Blair today. MPs start an investigation into whether the Prime Minister talked up the threat posed by Saddam and his weapons. 2 ex-cabinet ministers will give evidence in the inquiry. Robin Cook and Claire Short both quit over the war. An update on the Holby City actress after that mystery fall from a balcony. Laura Sadler, who plays nurse Sandy Harper in the show, is still critical in hospital after a 40-foot horror plunge from the 2nd floor of her boyfriend's West London flat. George Callil was arrested and quizzed over it. He's been released on police bail. In the statement, he said he was absolutely devastated. 2 convicted burglars are on the run after escaping from Dartmoor prison. 3 inmates escaped last night after climbing over a prison wall. One of them was later caught. Police say the men aren't dangerous, but they shouldn't be approached. Well, there'll be no more cycling around the square for this EastEnders star. Adam Woodyard, better known as Ian Beale, broke his collarbone and hit his head falling off his bike. He was training for a charity bike ride near his Warwickshire home. He wasn't wearing a helmet at the time. Now, listen up, ladies. Your chance to give Prince William a good licking. The handsome prince makes history today when his own personal stamps go on sale. He's the first royal to have his own stamps issued to mark his coming of age. He's 21 this Saturday.
sport, and the seedings have been made for Wimbledon with Tim Henman at number 10. Reigning champ Leighton Hewitt seeded number 1 despite losing his world number 1 ranking to Andre Agassi last week. Agassi is at number 2 with Britain's Tim Henman at number 10 despite only being ranked number 29 in the world. The women's event is dominated by the USA, who have 5 of the top 10 seeds. Reigning champ Serena Williams leads the way at number 1, while her sister Venus is way back at number 4. So Britain's number 1 is seated at number 10, and he remains confident despite his defeat last week.
It was good. It was good to get 3 wins under my belt. It's the first time I've won 3 matches in a row since Wimbledon last year. So I was disappointed to lose in the semis, but I think if I can have a good week this week practicing, I'll be ready and raring to go come Monday week.
Meantime, British number 2 Greg Rosetsky has revealed that he almost quit tennis during his comeback from injury. Rosetsky has played just 7 matches since last year's US Open after needing foot and knee operations. He then injured his neck as he attempted a comeback and admits he briefly considered quitting the game.
It was extremely, extremely frustrating. And for 5 minutes you think about it, but you still enjoy your job and you like what you're doing out there, so you continue. And I had the support of my wife and my family and all the people around me, so that was very important to me.
Showbiz and Kate Hudson's been out in LA for the premiere of her latest film, Alex and Emma. She co-stars with Luke Wilson in the rom-com directed by the same man who gave us When Harry Met Sally, and she says they've got the chemistry right.
He was great. I've known Luke for years, and we've always wanted to do something together, and it kind of just happened, and it was wonderful, and we laughed and screamed at each other, and all the things we do in normal days.
Demi Moore is back. She's starring in the Charlie's Angels sequel, Full Throttle. The film's about to hit US screens, and Demi is looking hot in her role as villainous Lee. But although the 40-year-old hasn't kicked any on-screen butt for 6 years, she's quick to point out it's not a comeback.
Comeback would imply that I've left, and I didn't really leave. I just was focusing on something else.
Now, finally, if you've missed them live, here's another chance to hear those good-looking boys from the Baghdad boy band, Unknown to No One, who'll soon be bidding for a place in the UK charts.
Tell me why you want to leave me, for no reason I know. Tell me how you dare to fear me, when it's always my love you show. The more you should wake my call, it's you that I gave my whole. Once I brought to you a gift that's my heart. Hey girl.
Fantastic. That's the latest news, sport and showbiz. Now for today's weather. A bright but cloudy start across England and Wales. Heavy rain in northern Scotland. They're getting brighter this afternoon with sunny spells throughout northern England and Wales, but thundery showers developing in the southeast. So a cooler morning today. Temperatures ranging between 12 and 20 degrees Celsius. Warmer this afternoon. Highs of 26 in London, but just 14 in northern Scotland. That's it from me today. Now back to Ian and Kate.
Eat it! Don't force apples in my mouth. Solid. It could be the highlights of my job working here at Rise has been Unknown to No One. Absolutely fantastic. We wish them all the best in the world. Listen, that's it from us. Coming up, Mel and Sue will be here very, very shortly. We've got Vicky and Cleveland from Emmerdale, and they're sticking around, and they're going to be joined by the creator of the Tweenies as well. Very exciting stuff.
Wonderful. And on tomorrow's show, we've got the sex god himself. Joining us will be Ha-Ma Superstar.
If you don't know him, you will know him soon. He is an absolute legend. Listen, stick around for Mel and Sue. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye. Girl!
Suddenly, the man on the telly said something incredible.
Incredible! Halifax now pays 4.05% interest on fixed savings.
4.05%? Skyscraping? Does anyone else pay as much?
Our banks don't.
That's balmy! And how could you put this right?
Switch to Halifax. #1 bank for savings. Oh, meow. That's let the cat out of the bag.
Exhibit A, proving that Halifax 1-year fixed savings offers doobie-doo, extra value.
Open and shut case.
And your verdict?
Who gives you extra? Who? We do. Who gives you extra?
Just like learning to eat at the table.
Potty training is a step-by-step process too. Pull-ups training pants are absorbent. Will help me learn when to go to the loo. Because if I have a little accident, the fun designs will fade. Potty training starts with pull-ups. Pull-ups Potty Training Kit has everything you need to help take your little ones from nappies to the loo. Easy. While stocks last.
Create your own summer every day for up to 4 weeks with Airwick Crystal Air. A new limited edition design with 2 fresh new fragrances. With Airwick Crystal Auto, your car stays fresh, whatever the driving conditions. Airwick, fragrances that change your world.
This is not the cool way to hang out with celebs. This is the cool way! Open Dairy League Dunkers to instantly win one of thousands of invites to the Pop World parties! Then you can hang out with Liberty X and other stars on the London Eye! Dairy League Dunkers! Get up close and personal with the stars!
The new SL55. Siemens Mobile.
Things that make you go,
The new Mexican Quarter Pounder with cheese, guacamole sauce and tangy salsa, all in a tasty corn-topped bun.
They're starving. Poor souls.
There can't be anything more enjoyably nosy than peeking inside other people's houses.
Oh my goodness, look at this!
Join the team searching this week for new builds. Homes built from scratch.
It's kinky.
Britain's best home. Selecting the best weekdays at 3:45 and visiting the best tonight at 8 on 4.
Now, hello, I'm Mel, and just like the Big
What's
Brother...
wrong?
I just need to adjust myself.
I don't want to know what's going on there.
And just like the Big Brother housemates, I too can become a superhero.
And tomorrow she'll have another spanking new excuse for wearing her knickers outside of her tights, as she likes to do on the weekend if you've seen her in the West London area.
Now, gang, I hear today that William, that's Prince William's plans to have an out-of-Africa theme at his 21st are already in trouble.
Prince Philip shot his fancy dress costume, just took aim and let loose a 12-bore shotgun pellet. Apparently, William will let anyone in who arrives dressed as his favourite African country.
Can you?
You can, yes. You just simply have to arrive as your favourite African country.
Good.
Thanks, Chuck, for laughing at that one. You'll be rewarded in heaven, my love.
Lovely. Now, today, lots of moving around on the cubes today.
Horrible.
Don't know what's
Yeah.
going on. There we go.
Horrible.
Now, today, we're joined by Emmerdale's bright new things, tearaway tomboy Ollie, a.k.a. Vicky Binns, and her laid-back lover boy, Danny, a.k.a. Cleveland Campbell.
And who nominated whom last night? Here to tell us his all-round honey and Big Brother guru, James Mason.
But first, we are going tweeny bonkers today,
Yes,
Susan.
we are.
Because joining us are the geniuses who created the characters Bella, Milo, Fizz and Jake.
Now, you may not know this, but just like the Beatles, there was a 5th member of the Tweenies. Sadly, after focus testing, he was considered too scary for children.
Let's have a look at him.
There you go, the orange tweenie himself. But it's all right because he went on to a very illustrious career presenting the National Lottery live. Jealous of his work.
Before we meet the guys, I call them the guys as if I know them.
Horribly overfamiliar and sinister.
Good. Before we meet the guys, let's have a look at their brilliant creations in action.
Who's been eating my porridge?
My porridge, my porridge. Who's been eating my porridge and it's all gone?
Hey! Who's been sitting on my chair?
My chair, my chair. Who's been sitting on my chair and it's all broke?
Oh, it's
just so unbelievably catchy.
Yes.
And I tell you what, so utterly pointless at the moment because porridge, of course, all they're talking about in the Big Brother house. They've been down to virtually nothing on the quids front.
I
and
love
there
the
isn't porridge.
Tweenies songs.
Do you?
Who writes the songs? Who's responsible for what? Carl, William, Ian. Who's responsible for what?
These guys created the Tweenies. They can talk about that. And I get to spend the BBC's money, basically.
Good man,
Yeah.
Carl. You've done very, very well.
It's a lot of fun.
Got the top end of the wedge there.
He's wearing a suit.
Yeah.
Yes, the rest of you more casual.
Oh, he's the big, hard-nosed businessman.
He's the cheese.
Yeah.
So for anyone who's confused about which can I just say as well that this morning we've been very lucky to have these beautiful, fantastic twins. But this morning they had been rearranged in a not too loving position by some people that we know. So I'm saying it's wrong. It's not right.
This is Milo.
Yes.
And that's Bella.
That's correct.
See,
They are absolutely cracking. I tell you, a lot of people have got their eye on thieving those today, so keep your mitts tightly around Bella and Milo.
I mean, coming up with these characters, do you do sort of focus groups with kind of 2- and 3-year-olds to kind of see who likes what?
It's, the kids aren't an alien breed. They're just us lot younger, you know, less experienced. So we just sort of use instinct. And we used to do a lot of live shows ourselves, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We've been working with preschool children for a long time, trying to entertain them and do, as we'll say, live shows and television shows.
Yeah.
So you get to know what they like, what they walk away from.
Exactly. I always think it will certainly like anything that's aimed at sort of preschool.
Always.
Mel and I will be our ideal focus group.
Seriously.
Absolutely love it. Now, you did say that you started off as actors. You were doing lots of shows. You also wrote and performed in Panto.
Yeah. Oh, no, we didn't.
Oh, yes, you did.
Was this all 3 of you? All 3 of you are in Panto?
I need to show the picture here. This is absolute treat.
Who's who?
Oh, who cares? Just look at it. Just drink that in.
Marvellous.
That was obviously pre-makeup.
That was, obviously.
I love Panto mouths. It's like someone's been battered in the face repeatedly. They're really sort of swollen and big.
So was it during Panto that you suddenly came up with the idea for the twins? I mean, how did you give birth to them?
Painfully, I'd imagine.
No, but it's during the Panto that I phoned the BBC to ask if we could put a programme idea in, because we knew they were looking for a programme idea.
Yeah.
And I was actually dressed like that in that picture. I was
Good man.
as Darth Vader.
What, in the big donut at the BBC? You actually walked in full cosy?
No, I just phoned them up from
Oh,
backstage.
that's a shame. I had an image there.
I know,
Lovely.
but if it helps, I was wearing women's clothing at the time. I don't know whether that helped the pitch.
I think
Works for me.
Yeah, every time.
How do you come up with the tweenie names? Because sort of Jake, Milo, they're quite sort of cool names, aren't
But
they?
also very short.
Yes,
Is it
that
deliberate
helps.
that they're...
That's just for us. That's so we can remember them.
Anything more than 2 syllables.
Well, what happened was I drew about 30 tweenies one night, just loads of tweenies, because we were trying to pick what the characters were going to be.
Right.
And it was the 4 of them that happened to be the 4 that we liked, and I was just giving them sort of fairly arbitrary names, and the names stuck. So.
Is it like Alien 4, where in the process of creating something, there are sort of genetic mutants that don't make it?
Many.
Oh,
yeah.
who didn't make it? Which names?
Sid didn't make. Sid was the 5th tweenie.
Sid,
There was a 5th tweenie. There was actually a 5th tweenie.
Yeah, he was
What was
sensitive.
wrong with him?
He was green.
I love him already.
He was sensitive.
Yeah,
he was sensitive. He was
green. We
green
film an
was
awful lot of
well.
sequences on green screen, you know,
Right.
so we can do CG
So he just
backgrounds. So he
disappeared.
just went.
He just disappeared.
He's actually in every episode. Yeah, you just can't see him.
Don't see him.
Absolutely. I'm very keen to see you drawing some. Actually, can you give us some? Yes,
yeah,
Will.
yeah. We've got some
Can you give
paper.
us some pointers for a well-drawn character?
Do Sid maybe in green?
Go for it.
Yeah. There's
Yeah, I
a
want
green
to see
pen
Sid.
there.
Do us a picture of Sid.
Sid. I can't really remember what he looked like. I'll try and remember what he looked like.
So, what makes a good nose for a tweenie and a bad nose? If you take this as the template for a bad nose,
Well, the
obviously.
tweenies have hardly got any nose at all. They're
Yeah.
sort of, you know, you've got...
dots.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
While Will's doing that, I need to ask you, this programme, of course, is huge. Tweenies is huge. What do you think contributed to its success? What's its big selling point?
It's just 4 kids in a room. You know, prior to Tweenies being on air, I mean, we get to watch things like EastEnders and Coronation Street and Friends and Frasier, so we see other adults on screen, you know, but kids prior to then didn't really get the chance or opportunity to see other kids on screen.
Yeah.
They see kind of birds and cats and elephants and
And
dogs,
strange
anything
adults
but another
making
kid, you
things.
know.
It's like a sort of soap for kids in some way.
It's kind of soap sitcom for kids, yeah.
And Anne Wood, who created the Teletubbies famously, is now worth 77 million quid. That's according to the 2003 Sunday Times. No.
How does she scrape by every day?
Exactly.
It's got to be tough.
Have you got any really bizarre Tweenies merchandise? What's
See
the
some-
most bizarre item?
Dutch stuff is pretty good.
We see some dodgy copies.
Some Dutch stuff. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
No, we've seen some dodgy copies of stuff. You know, I think there was a whole batch of fake tweenie heads were impounded in Felixstowe a couple of years ago, I think. You know,
Counterfeit tweenies?
Yeah, no, they were just big heads that people wanted to, you know, if you want to wear a big tweenie head, you know, somebody'd hit on this idea.
Why wouldn't you?
Sent them into the country,
The tweenies play Wembley, for goodness sake, don't they?
Yeah. They sort of kids rock, in basically.
Do they have those microphones around
the Madonna
around their heads?
Yeah.
No way.
Tantrums backstage.
I would hope so. I would hope so. What's on a rider for the tweenies?
Yeah,
What's on their sort of...
Only blue Smarties. Only blue Smarties.
Really? Peach-coloured loo roll.
That's the
I don't want to break the spell, but there are people inside.
Don't break it for me!
But apparently there are. Is it always the same people that play the twinnies, or do you
mix and match?
It's us three. Yeah. Yeah. I actually wanted to be Doodles the dog, but they wouldn't let me because I had to do the accounts.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't let me do it. No, we do swap and change. It's pretty hot in those costumes.
Yeah.
You know? So an hour and a half on stage at Wembley as Milo can, you know, use as part of your calorie-controlled diet.
Do you have a stunt Milo? Do you have, so when you get bored, you can kind of unzip, get out, and have somebody else in there?
It's not quite that quick. I wish it were, but...
Guys, you've got a new series out. This is very, very exciting news.
Boo.
Boo.
Yep.
Series called Boo. Let's have a quick look at this.
I can see a long tail. It must be another kangaroo. It's a different kangaroo. With orange hair. It must be... Boo! Kangaroo Boo!
Well done. You found Boo.
Boo is
I love it already.
Extraordinary.
I love it already.
That's sort of hallucinogenic.
What's the story? Ah, that's mine. You can have one. What's the story behind Boo? Quite quickly.
Well, the story behind Boo is we wanted to do a preschool series for the very young ones that introduce new environments to them. We always have a reason for being for our programmes, and this one was that for the little ones we just to introduce them to the world and to play hide and seek as they were doing it. So they would discover the environments and they would discover new characters that lived in those environments as they were playing the game.
And you can see Boo, of course, Wednesday 9:30 a.m. on BBC Two, I believe. Before we say goodbye, can we please see Sid?
Very quickly.
Let's see Sid.
Good one, but that was the...
He is the mutant. He was not allowed to live, sadly. Listen,
thanks very much,
so
guys.
much to you all.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Now, yesterday, the Big Brother housemates cast their nominations. The results have not yet been announced, but if you can't wait to find out, our oracle, Big Brother Monitor James, may have the answers.
Indeed, and we'll also be finding out just what Emmerdale's loved-up tearaways, Holly and Danny, a.k.a. Cleveland Campbell and Vicky Binns, will be staying in to watch on the box this week. That was a very long sentence.
Good. Now, at first, who recently said this? I had this ambition to reach dizzy heights, and I knew maybe someday I would see my name in lights.
Was it A?
Kermit the Frog.
Was it B?
Basil Brush.
Or was it C?
Postman Pat.
We'll tell you who it was after the break. See you in 2.
Bye.
Boo.
All change, please.
There's a new way that benefits, state pensions and war pensions are going to be paid. It's called direct payment. You'll get the same money as regularly as you do now, paid straight into the account that you choose. To get hold of your money, you just go along to a bank or building society cash machine. Or, if you'd still prefer to use the post office, you can choose an account that lets you get your money out there. It means you don't have to take all your money out at once, so you needn't carry so much cash around. If you haven't got an account, don't worry. You'll get sent straightforward information on the different types of accounts and how to open the one that you want. If you use an order book or a gyro, you'll be getting a letter and a leaflet explaining all your options and what to do next. If you want more information, call 0800 107 2000. Direct payment. Giving it to you straight.
You ready for this?
Just beyond the limits.
This is nothing.
Just outside the law.
Guns, murderers, and crooked cops. I was made for this.
Is just the place to be. Too fast, too furious.
Now, there's a new twist to herbal essences. New fruit fusions, shampoos, and conditioners. A fusion of fruit extracts so fragrant, it takes the organic experience to a whole new, more exotic place. Herbal Essences New Fruit Fusions collection.
I think we've been eating the wrong fruit.
The experience just got fruity.
Have you ever seen a moisturiser like this? It's new Johnson's Baby Oil Gel. On wet skin, this rich gel seals in 10 times more moisture than many lotions or creams can on dry skin, leaving skin so intensively moist that it's perfectly baby soft too. New Johnson's Baby Oil Gel.
This is not hair color as usual. This is New Color Expert Multitonal Hair Color, full of actual natural highs and lows. Color Expert from L'Oreal, the first truly multitonal hair color, and so user-friendly. Step 1, deep conditioning base color. Step 2, personally placed harmonized highlights for multitonal color. As individual as you are, this will change how you see hair color forever. New Color Expert from L'Oreal Paris, because you're worth it.
The cleaning power of toothpaste and the icy cool freshness of mouthwash together. Colgate 2-in-1 Icy Blast Whitening. A liquid gel with a blast of mouthwash coolness for breath that's truly refreshing. New Colgate 2-in-1 Icy Blast Whitening. Toothpaste and mouthwash in one.
Certainly has a sense of humor. Why did you do that to me?
Oh, I got this for you. It doesn't need watering or caring about in any way.
Drop the attitude.
No.
I think I need to spend a little quality time with the fabulous Fisher Boys.
Brand new series of 6 Feet Under, Sundays at 10 on 4. Welcome back. In a moment, Ollie and Danny from Emmerdale will be telling us what they like to watch on television.
Yes, they will indeed. We're milking the udders of their televisual amusements. But first, before the break, we asked you, who said this recently? I had the ambition to reach dizzy heights and I knew someday maybe I would see my name in lights.
Was it A?
Kermit the Frog?
B?
Basil Brush?
Or C?
Posty Man Pat, it was in fact. Well done, Jim. You're on the money as always.
We're in James's boudoir and it's a lovely place to be, my dear.
Very, very nice indeed.
Now, mates.
We're here, of course, it's day 26, hour 14 of Big Brother 4. Our round-the-clock Big Brother bonkers monitor James is with us, looking, if I may say...
Bonkers.
Splendid in nylon.
Mate, you look hot and your eyes look stretched underneath that hat.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's like a surface anatomy lesson, that, isn't it? Don't look too closely.
Jamesy, it looks as if, finally, things might be hotting up in the Big Brother's bonkers house.
Yeah, quite possibly. I think they're going to pass their task.
Are you sure?
I said that the last 3 weeks, didn't I?
There was a moment where we thought Fed might have mucked it up again.
But
he was very
didn't.
slow to
There was
get his costume on.
some concern that he didn't have it, because he's already mucked it up once, but there was some concern that he didn't have his monkey thong on.
Yeah.
But he asked last night if he
that.
could lose some of his paraphernalia, you see.
OK.
So that's why he wasn't wearing it this morning.
Now, we know for a fact that 2 housemates are going to be evicted this Friday.
Yep, that's correct.
So, first of all, who do you think will get nominated?
I think nominations this week, Cameron, Fed and John.
All right, interesting. And who do you think will go?
I think Federico and Cameron.
Now, the news hit the housemates quite hard.
Yes, of course it did. This is a marvellous clip. This is Tanya reading out the news to her fellow housemates. I want to make viewers clear to viewers that this is the 2nd or 3rd time she's reading this out. Still hasn't quite got to grips. This is Tanya.
Let's have a look at this.
Look at that cranium in
Putting
motion.
the 2 or more people with the most nominations, Big Brother will be putting the 3 or more housemates with the most nominations.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't understand.
Right,
What do you mean?
Right, instead of 2 or more.
So
Sorry,
we all
instead
have
of
you
2
to
more going
nominate.
up, Usually it's got to be 3 or more now, right? The top 2.
Usually the top 2 and 1 goes.
2 housemates.
2 are going on Friday.
2 are going to go on Friday.
Yeah, 2 I thought that on Friday.
They could be bringing some there in.
Why?
Just could be.
Has she worked it out yet, do you think?
Yeah, do you think she's got
2 people
So
are leaving on
3
Friday.
of 4 nominated, 2...
I don't understand. No, I don't get it. I've only read it out 10 times.
What's going on?
Ray took the lead and sorted her out,
Thank you,
as
Ray.
he usually does.
Viewers of E4 literally saw that same thing repeated about 40 times as she kept reading it out and not understanding what she was saying.
What if
That's television.
What if 2 girls go for Pete's sake? There'll
Not
be
happening.
1 girl left and 6 men.
No chances.
Really?
No chances. I don't even think there'll be a girl up for eviction this time. I think even the lads
hope
have
not.
realised that it'd be daft.
Big brother's little brother, they were saying Steph might go. I do hope not. Come on, let's
Okay.
just have some lads out of the house now.
Cheers for
Mainly
that,
Federico.
Jamesy.
Hey, that's all right.
Interesting and entertaining as always. Now...
And in tights.
Now, last Friday on our show, on this show, you may remember that this happened.
Can I just interrupt? I've actually got something really important to ask you, Sue. I was wondering if you'd marry me.
So, Sue, what did you say? What was her response?
After the show finished, I said to James that I would be delighted to be his wife. So there you go. And I wanted to thank you. I wanted to actually ask you something about the day, Mel, if that's okay.
I know what you're going to say, and
Yeah?
I'd be really flattered. I'd love
So
to.
you will do the catering. Brilliant. OK, now, thanks so much to James, my husband-to-be. It's time to meet Ollie and Danny from Emmerdale, and here is a clip from tonight's episode.
When you two would show up?
We'll be waiting for you in the pub. Not get me a message.
Didn't fancy it.
So how did it go?
It's okay.
Just okay.
Yes, it was miles better than I thought, and you were right. I was stupid to be worried about it.
So why the long face then? Fancy a coffee?
I'll have a beer.
And seamlessly we move, always a few seconds
Slightly
late.
military walk.
At least we're not rushing
Slightly
now.
military.
We know that we can't do that in 15 seconds. Mel has to
Moving
stop for
round.
snacks at the buffet. Round we come. Hello and welcome to you both. Hello there.
Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Hello
Thanks
there.
so much for coming.
Hello,
That clip, now tell us what the heck is going on. Tonight's a big one, isn't it?
Yeah, well, so Ollie's getting stressed with her exams and doing the old A-levels.
Yes.
With everything else and looking after the two men as well in the house. So I think she's going to be taking drugs to deal with it.
Now that's not the answer. We know that, don't we?
Just say no. Now so tonight, basically, are you allowed to say that this is all going to be revealed?
Could this be the end of the relationship?
Could be. You'll have to watch it.
Could be.
Well, we will watch it, but I was hoping you'd tell me now, and I just, Bern said I'm going to have to build to that anticipation.
Did you get your A-level results?
What,
Yeah, have you had the results? What did
No,
you
it's
get?
too early.
Too early.
No, it's far too early. You're
August.
She's remembering back 35 years. It's a
Absolutely.
long way.
School cert, it was called then.
Yes, Victorian boarding school. Now, Ollie's been through the mill in her 4 years on the show. First, there was the drinking. She ran away. She fell for a bad sort, Kane, bad sorts. Got involved in a hit and run. Lost her mother in a car crash caused by her own ex. Please tell me things are looking up. Come on.
I don't know, they just keep writing these storylines for me.
Do you ever go home and think, what is it about me that makes them write all these storylines?
Oh, yeah, it's good though. I like sort of having storylines like that, and any storyline. I'm pleased to have a storyline, so I'm not picky about what it is.
Absolutely. Cleveland, it's your first sort of big TV role, this, isn't it? How was the audition? What did you have to do?
Well, at the time, I wasn't acting. I'd give it a break. I was doing hairdressing.
Oh, good man.
So, for me, there was no pressure there, do you know what I mean? It was just like, I'll go and do it, see how it goes. But there was no pressure. I wasn't bothered if I got it or not, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was a nice surprise when I did get it.
Good call.
I bet you were terrified doing that audition.
No, but I wasn't. That's what I mean. The pressure wasn't there because I didn't have to get it, do you know what I mean? I had something to do.
But I know you're doing all the stuff before, but even so, in that environment, you've got people, such a big show.
Usually, yeah, but this
You're
time...
too cool. I'm trying to get you to say you were nervous, but actually you're impenetrable. You're just too cool.
Now, as busy soap stars, obviously, you probably don't have that much time to kind of sit down and watch the old box, or do you?
Just
Between
Emmerdale.
takes. Just Emmerdale.
That's all we watch.
Really?
Emmerdale, yeah.
If you weren't watching Emmerdale, though,
What would you be watching?
Can we
Come
start
on.
with you, Cleveland? What's your favourite prog? What would you suggest that our viewers maybe tune into this week?
Changing rooms.
You love changing rooms?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite character?
Carol Smiley.
I love Smiley.
Sorry, Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen for my
fancy
money.
Smiley.
Cleveland fancy Smiley.
I'm sorry, I fancy Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen.
Yeah.
That's a fop for the modern time, that's all I'm saying.
As a little treat for you, Cleveland, and for our viewers, let's just have a little look. Changing rooms.
This is our dining room, and it was like this when we moved in. We never really had a chance to attack it, or enthusiasm.
It's a bit dark in the colour, but
It's a bit plain.
Open your eyes.
Superb. Absolutely excellent.
You're shaking. Oh no.
That is superb.
He looks a bit like a tweenie then,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Really dark in the colour. That was my favourite little quote from that clip.
Cleveland, why do you love it so much?
You just chose the best bit. It's the reactions at the end one I like.
Yeah.
It's like what they want is they want a really sort of demure transformation, and instead they get a sort of tart boudoir from the 14th century. Do you know what I mean? Or a sort of dungeon. You know,
Well,
they
it's
never
just
know.
like I'm looking for a place myself, so I just look at what not to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't go too busy, Cleveland. Just go nice, simple. Muslin at the curtains, a few stones.
They go mad with a nail gun. They nail everything. Just don't want to hang.
MDF as
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
I love it.
Avoid rag rolling as well.
Or calligraphy or stenciling, that's what I'm saying. Or what Linda Barker did to Mel's room, which was literally put twigs around an exposed bulb.
A lot of twigs.
Now that is a dangerous thing to do, kids at home.
You can catch Change Rooms, of course, on Mondays, BBC One, 8:30.
It's a cracking show. Now, Vicky, what about you? What's your choice for us?
I'm going to be watching Early Doors.
Early Doors.
Yes.
Because I only watched it once and it made me laugh, so I'm going to try and get into that.
And it's written by one of the writing team on the Royal Family,
Craig Cash.
Craig Cash.
He's a cracker, and based around a pub.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it myself. I should be checking it out. Don't miss it. The last episode is this Saturday, BBC Two at 11:05 p.m. And this is a sneak preview.
I don't want one, Ken. I'll stay on my own. I don't want to get in around.
You're all right, Tommy. You don't have to get me one back.
Oh, go on then. I'll join you. Can I have a packet of crisps as well, please, for later on, Melanie?
Tommy, it's not Harvest Festival. You give him an inch.
Fine.
Swearing there.
A little bit of swearing, which was demurely beeped out, but I have to say, very, very good to see. It actually does look like a real pub. You've got the fug of smoke, you've got some appalling fried miscellaneous goods there. So you'll be checking that out. So you've seen one, but you'll hopefully be catching the next one.
Yeah, and very
Excellent.
good luck in your storylines and your alter egos.
You're still not giving it away, are you?
Nope.
No? You're still not going to tell me you were nervous at the auditions, are you? The man will not crack. This is an edifice I cannot chip away at. I can't wait to see it. And the best of luck to both of you.
We'll be glued tonight, 7 o'clock, as always.
Thank you again. See, she's always available to sing a theme tune. If any of you have been watching, she does a very good Big Brother, which she can do at any time. Why spend that money on proper musicians when Mel will just in the background?
Thanks to all our guests today, the brilliant creators of the Tweenies, Will, Ian and Carl, and our Emmerdale lovebirds, Vicky and Cleveland.
And Cleveland Hamble. Now, join us tomorrow when we shall be having a very Darren day. The man is a honey. We'll see you then.
Sorceress Samantha and her itchy, twitchy nose. When she gets hay fever, we all suffer. Bewitched is next on 4.
Best thing that ever happened to me. But also the hardest.
And no one's saying to us, like, that he can't do this or he can't do that, that we're not having none of that.
I know I'm probably going to outlive her, so that's quite hard.
Over 3 years, Channel 4 follows the lives of 6 remarkable children and the parents who must come to terms with bringing up a disabled child. 6 families, 6 children, who are all born to be different. Tonight at 9 on 4.
Simon, not another reminder. And we got 3 more phone calls last night. We've got to sort this out.
Sound familiar? Need help? Call Baines & Ernst now. 9 out of 10 clients said this service had a positive impact on their lives. If you have a debt problem, Baines & Ernst can help reduce your monthly payments and turn them into one single affordable monthly payment. So call Baines & Ernst now, free on 0500 0500 54. Call now.
You know, some recipes are hard to beat. Baked grungy casserole dish? Crispy grill pan? Roasted oven door? Even Fairy Liquid could struggle, so they've invented this. Fairy Power Spray. Better than scrubbing or soaking. Just leave the phone to do its magic, then simply wipe away the tough stuff. Voila! Nouvelle casserole dish. New Fairy Power Spray. Burnt on food, beware.
It's a rabbit that makes Robinson's fruit and barley taste so smooth. No, it's a dinosaur who hunted for fruit. To make it really smooth, He got barley, then crushed it together with the steamroller. And that's why Robinson's